for another episode of Talking with Topher. This is episode 300. That's right, everybody. That's right. Clap it up. Thank you so much. You're too kind. You're too kind, everybody. Thank you so much. Before we get into anything today, let me start off the way I always do by finishing up that thank you. All right. Thank you to my subscribers. You are the reason I keep coming back week after week. Of course, if you're new, popping by, checking it out, subscribe. You want an opportunity to tell your story or be a guest on the podcast, talkinwithtopher@gmail.com. It's the official email of the podcast. Send an audio, video, or type it out. Linktree in the description below the video. Go click it. It gives you access to everything TwT. It's just that easy. Don't forget about Cryptid and Kin, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, clothing, stickers, and so much more. And then, of course, the mailbox, guys. It's snowing out there. Plows are taking out the boxes. Call us. Order a box. We'll replace that broken one ASAP. All right, or depending on how long the schedule is pushed out for. But we'll get it done for you. I promise you that. Hey, New Hampshire, have you heard of the mailbox, guys? We're right here at our brand new location at 17 Old Nashua Road in Amherst, New Hampshire. And we are revolutionizing the way that you think about mailboxes. Premium granite post mailboxes, stunning granite stone light fixtures, wood, metal, and vinyl mailboxes. You name it, we've got it. And hey, we don't just stop at mailboxes. We do fencing too. Wood fencing, chain link, vinyl, metal. If it goes into the ground, we make it happen. Here's what sets us apart. We don't just install, we repair. We re-drill granite, we replace brackets, and we bring your old mailboxes back to life. Nobody else does it like we do. So if you want your home to stand out, if you want quality that lasts, and service that blows the competition away, come and see the mailbox guys. We're at 17 Old Nashua Road, Amherst, New Hampshire, 03031. Or you can give us a phone call, 617-701-7589. And you can always find us on Facebook. All right, link is in the description below the video. Hire the mailbox guys today. Look, everybody, I just want you to know that over 145 five-star reviews with over 3,000 followers can't be wrong. So hire us today and change your curb appeal forever. Now, with all the housekeeping out of the way, let's get into today's pod. What's happening, everybody? I just said this is episode 300. It is January 1st, 2026. And, war hasn't broken out yet, and we're not rubbing sticks. I'm going to figure out a new one for this year, too. You bet your ass I will. But I have got some great, my favorite guests for the podcast. Yes, absolutely my favorites. And we have some fun. We are all over the place as usual, which is fantastic for me. I always have a blast. We try to stay on a path, but life comes up and just so much more. It's always a pleasure. I threw out the signal. These guys finally made it happen for me. So for all of you out there, for your new year, I have brought some friends onto the pod, into the podcast room, and we put together an episode for all of you out there. And I just hope that, everybody has somewhat of a good year. And you are going to accomplish everything and anything you set your mind to, all right? And instead of me rambling on and on and on like I always do, it is now time for episode 300 with my guests, Elijah Weber and Michael Firth. Recording, and here we go. We are live. Well, not really live, but we are recording. We are live in studio right now. And this is the New Year episode, everybody. This is number 300. I am fucking
big
pumped.
300.
To put it into context, Happy New Year to everybody out there. But I do want to let everybody know we are recording. As of right now, it is November 30th of 2025. And because of all the topics that we're going to talk about today, I wanted to date that. But this is the New Year episode, guys. Thank you so much for coming in studio and getting this done for me, literally for me. So thank you.
No problem.
Wherever you want to start is where we start.
Sure. I mean, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I think that the moon landing was definitely real.
Okay.
I think 9/11 was done by terrorists whose passports magically fell to the earth from their planes that blew up and stuff. I feel like, dinosaurs were real.
Oh, boy.
The earth is round.
So the podcast is over.
I think that maybe what we should do is we should just put in for some of that Israel money like Joe Rogan and just sell our souls and just say, fuck it.
Sell our souls.
Let's just do it. Let's just sell out, baby.
Why not? Let's do it.
Right. Get out of here. We're not going that route, boys.
No, definitely not. No.
I was going to say
money isn't
the Jews don't run the world. They definitely don't run the media.
Have tunnels underground.
They don't have that either. They don't do that.
No, there's no
They don't
tunnels.
eat babies.
Oh. Tunnels underground? When?
They go to the...
Jew speaking, by the way. Just saying.
Right. That's the pass right there.
I just want to say before we get this episode started.
We have our Jew pass card.
Not only is this for entertainment purposes only, but as a Jew, I give each one of you a Jew pass. A Jew pass.
Oh, Jew pass.
We got it.
For the episode, just so we don't piss off AIPAC. All right.
Yep. That's true. They're not a foreign entity.
Also,
they're just
they're if anything, they're middle management, just for the real ones. But they're definitely not part of anything crazy. They're definitely not the Sadducees or the Pharisees from the Bible or anything like that.
Not at all.
And
you could definitely, if you want us to, give us a few million followers, a lot of money, we could do this on a regular basis and talk all good stuff about you.
They're definitely not the synagogue of Satan. Revelation was it 3:9, 2:9, 3 one of the
those,
two. Just kidding. And there's definitely no Masonic conspiracy to bring in a new world order. It's all fake and
yeah. Well, I mean, the Masons. I don't think the Masons are in line with those people. No.
Well, at least
not
the ones selling the Christmas trees.
If you look at the Shriners, who are above the Freemasons, like you get to 33rd degree and then you become a Shriner.
Invite only.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Those people all pray to Islam.
They created Islam.
They pray to Islam.
They do.
Oh, they do.
Well, they pray to everything.
Oh no, to Islam.
The Masons.
Well, the Shriners definitely.
Oh, the Shriners. All right, because the Royal Order of the Shrine.
Yeah.
Well, they,
Hey, it's all good. You gotta,
It's all about the kids.
Everybody
right?
has to have faith in something.
It's all about the kids.
Yes.
Shriners Hospital.
It's all about the kids.
You don't want to go there.
You're right. It's all about the kids.
We don't want to start the
whether you want to drink their blood or if you want to marry them. I mean, whatever. It's all about the kids.
Weird stuff.
It's all about the kids. Yes. Yeah.
Disgusting people.
It is pretty crazy.
There's a strange episode in the Occult Rejects podcast about the Shriners and
there's a lot of crazy stuff out there.
Money laundering and stuff with kids being moved around, and it's really weird. And people want to know more about that. They should go check it out.
Yeah,
just saying.
Have you guys? I've been listening to a ton of stuff lately, obviously, but supposedly the Earth and Moon were created from a planet that was in between Mercury and Venus. No, it's not that I believe in planets. Hold on.
Jesus, get on our level.
No. I'm not gonna 86 everything. I think it's fun. God. I think all of it's fun.
Let's get a group together, get past the ice wall, and find the real stuff.
That would be amazing. But like, have you heard
than Admiral Byrd's expedition? That's
Talak. It was like Planet Talak. No,
I don't know.
No, never heard of it.
Planet Zebra. It doesn't matter. It's all
doesn't
bullshit.
matter. It's all bullshit.
There is some weird story about some planet called Nibiru that the Anunnaki came from. But you want to get into that weird
Nibiru.
Zachariah Stitch?
Wonder how far past the ice wall that is.
It's probably somewhere between the lands of Anubis and what's that place called? Asgard.
Oh yeah, could be. Could be. Asgard, I think, is a little north though.
I figured I would get this reaction from you, which is why I brought it up. I just heard it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
The Earth is definitely round.
Yes,
it's definitely round.
It's absolutely round. The live stream will prove it. Wait, we don't have one. Oh shit.
Well,
it's definitely a sphere.
I do have a cousin. Her and her husband are worth a few billion. Maybe I could convince him. Dan, what do you think? Can we get some money together and go check out the ice wall? I'm in. Let's go. You've got all kinds of money and nothing to do. Let's go explore Antarctica.
Yeah.
Maybe you have the pull to do it. Oh, it'd be fun. I'm going to send this to his kid to send to him.
That'd be something.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be cool.
That would be really cool. Any podcast would definitely jump up.
I mean,
they got dolphins down there.
Dolphins?
Yeah.
I think they have everything down there.
We're just going to find where the Summers Gate is and go.
I know Epstein's down there. I mean.
Oh, he's back in Israel. I mean, no, he definitely hung himself in his jail cell.
Yeah.
He definitely killed
He was
himself.
definitely not Mossad.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Neither was Ghislaine Maxwell.
No.
Neither was her dad.
Her dad.
He definitely was never Mossad, ever.
No. Did you know her house is still for sale?
Is it really?
In New Hampshire?
In Bedford?
It's right off 89.
I thought it was in Bedford.
No.
It's 110 acres, I think.
Oh, no shit.
And it's
she paid cash
$2.5 million. There's 2 houses on the property. Probably some tunnels, some cells. Who knows?
Wait, for $2.5 million?
Jesus.
$2.5 million.
That's
110 acres, dude.
That's it?
Nobody wants it because it's hers.
Really?
They're probably all creeped out.
Yeah, but like,
wouldn't you want it?
You could just.
I do.
Right?
I don't have the money.
I want it. Wow.
$2.5 million. Where is it? Henniker?
Dude, if you get off,
so.
It's not quite in Henniker.
It's
Henniker's
not
way down.
Oh,
if you get off 89, it's almost like it splits off 89, like to the left. There's an exit there. It's not.
What's it? 89 and then 91.
One of those.
That junction.
No, it's 2 something. But like you get off that way, it's right over there. But
I
imagine that's where they caught her. They caught her up at that house.
They caught her up at that house.
I didn't know that. I thought they caught her in the Bedford area.
No. They caught her up in that mountain house.
Though, when they were bringing her south.
Yep.
That was the most cop cars I've ever seen on the highway. Ever.
Yeah,
it was.
At once. That shit was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Ever see a whole highway pull over? That shit was wild. I was on the other side, but
but still, that's a sight to see, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's funny, on the way down here, I was listening to your most recent podcast you put out, which for everybody else would be like the Thanksgiving podcast. And you were talking about smart cities in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh because I remember when we first talked about smart cities, when I told you about it back when the Maui thing just happened. And I had said to you, Chris, I've been looking at this website and they're talking about building a smart city in L.A. What just happened last year in L.A.?
The fires.
Crazy wildfires, supposedly.
Wildfires.
And what are they planning on doing? Building a smart city there and preparing for the Olympics.
Right.
And they cleared out all the land they needed for the smart city and the Olympics. And basically stealing land from all these poor people that lost their homes and everything else.
What happened to all those homeless people that were living? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I don't know. They probably...
Do you think they got sacrificed on Halloween to Moloch or something? That's only kids. Just kidding.
Let's not use those names because that gives them power. We don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
Still got to call them out.
Well, it's true. You know,
trample on all snakes.
I saw something this morning. It was talking about how who's the anti-software guy, antivirus software guy?
John McAfee.
McAfee, who was killed in prison or Epsteined himself in prison supposedly. He had said that he had a dead drop. Like if anything happened to him, the kill switch. If anything happened to him, it was going to get released out to the world. Well, it was believed that he owned an apartment with a bunch of computer equipment in it, which probably was the kill switch.
Oh yeah, the one the building that they made fall down in Florida.
Yes,
the controlled demolition.
Yeah. Do you know what the place is called?
What?
Ball Bay.
Like B-A-A-L, Bay.
They did it tricky.
Like the entity.
B-A-L, Bay.
Yeah, of course. Like baseball.
But yeah.
That kind of nonsense.
Going back to what he's saying, in case for those of you who don't
Word
understand,
etymology.
Baal, Moloch, they're fallen angels. They're demons that people worship and have for thousands of years. Right? You know, and that's the crazy part. People talk about like, you know, oh, they pray to God just like we do. They're God's chosen people. Yeah, maybe they're God's chosen people.
Yeah.
But it's not the same God that we as Catholics worship.
Interesting.
I'll tell you right now.
Like, I'm going to say something a little crazy, but like the state of Israel, for example, like if it was really about them being Jews and practicing Judaism and that being their state religion, then on their flag there should be a menorah, not a hexagram.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
interesting.
The hexagram,
the Star of David,
dude,
is not.
It's not Jewish at all.
Right.
There's nothing Jewish about that at all. It's
a
an
pentagram.
Occult. No, it's a hexagram. It's
hexagram.
got 6 sides. But it's an old occult symbol for as above, so below. Mm-hmm. It's Hindu. Mm-hmm. It's even older than that.
Wow.
Like,
yeah, a lot of people don't know that stuff.
It's not Jewish.
Nope.
Not Jewish. But if you say that,
that's
you're anti-Semitic.
Some of the videos that I've seen,
just saying, it's not Jewish. It's, if anything, it's literally it's magic.
Yeah.
It's a symbol for magic. It's a symbol to summon entities.
Before we get too far off topic, though, with that, we were
talking about the Lesser Key of Solomon.
We were talking about the smart cities and stuff. And I had told you back then when we were doing that episode, if we go back and find that episode again and clip it or something, but I was talking about how Virginia Beach had one. They were talking about building one there. There was a place in Texas they were planning on doing one. And both of those places had serious wildfires. There was a place in Venezuela I said they were planning on building one. They had a huge fire and some bombings and stuff there. It like right down the list. Like, and I had said to you even then too. It was Jamaica was one of them, and we just had the storm.
You look at all the storms in the big areas that have been wiped out across the world. Fires. There's like 52 of them right now because they all had plans for smart cities.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting, too, where like a lot of these storms happen? There's like natural resources underground.
Yeah.
That
that was North Carolina last year.
That was North Carolina,
They had all the stuff in the ground. They need to build those. You know,
and they told those people that they couldn't come back to their houses and their property.
Eminent domain.
And they took it from them, essentially. Yep. And some of the people there were like, no, we're not leaving. And they had like trailers or something on there. And they started telling the people with kids, like, if you stay here, you know, this isn't a safe place for your kids.
Right.
We'll take your kids from you.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Trying to make people leave because there was so much lithium under the ground that they need to do what? To make the stupid smart car batteries. They need the lithium, right?
Terrible for the environment.
Which we're already wasting our time with.
Terrible, you know?
I'd rather have a pipeline.
It's just...
Just saying.
But if you wanted to, I don't know if you want to, but I mean, if you want, you could bring up number 2 was the Maui thing there.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Number 2?
No, that's it. Yep, that one right there.
Well, you know, it's...
Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay. Yeah,
the great noticing.
2 of them. There she is. Okay. Oh, man.
Just play it right here.
No, I know.
Oh.
You gotta make it bigger, bud.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching it.
You know, it's stunning to monitor the media's lack of interest in the whole Maui story. I've been in this business for 30 years. I'm stunned, but I'm not surprised. The dots are connecting. And coincidence seems to be the story here, right? But the true story, the media knows it is not allowed to tell. But I can. Is it a coincidence that the Maui police chief is the same man who was in charge in Las Vegas during that massacre that killed 50 people?
Remember what I was telling you that?
Yeah.
Weird.
The Maui property, owned by million and billionaires, wasn't touched by the flames while homes of the locals.
Gotta get one of them blue roofs.
Was it a coincidence that the flames...
I just got my roof redone, too.
Me too.
And cross a 4-lane highway with emergency shoulders to jump into the ocean and then burn all the boats? Was it a coincidence that the largest...
When do you ever hear about that? The fire jumps over a 4-lane highway and then into the ocean to burn boats.
Very same time.
That's crazy.
Laser beams.
Was it a coincidence that police were order to block.
It's definitely a
lanes
DEW.
And a funnel all the
Huh?
trying to escape onto one road where that.
Yeah, but it's crazy, dude. Like the stuff that they'll do.
Sharks with laser beams, man.
They'll either use lasers to start the fires, or they'll use some of their weather technology to crush stuff. Did you guys see any of that snow this morning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird. It looked like
Did it
Dippin'
look like
Dots ice
snow?
cream.
It didn't look like or smell like snow to me.
It looked like
Are you
fake shit.
talking about like the little balls that were falling
Yeah,
from the sky
it
the
looked
other
like
day?
Yeah.
this morning.
Yeah.
This morning
This
it
morning.
actually looked a little
No.
normalized.
Oh, not where I
Here
was
it
living.
was.
It looked like styrofoam
The
falling from the
other
sky.
day looked like little styrofoam balls
Yeah.
falling from the sky.
Yeah.
It was weird. And they weren't like pelting me. They were soft like a snowflake. And I was like,
No,
what is
today
this?
they were landing on me. They weren't even melting or anything. They were just
Dude,
it was like little balls of
That was one of the other weird things.
styrofoam.
My whole driveway turned white. I turned to the dog. I turned back, and my driveway was black. It was weird, man. I was like, what is this? And then you saw it, like, falling and accumulating again. And I was
Yeah.
like, what is happening right now? This is weird. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then like we've had that weird fog a few times lately.
Mhm.
Anybody else have any respiratory issues?
Yeah, me and my wife have been, like, choking to death.
Yeah, that's funny. Me too. I mean, I have bad lungs to begin with, but
I mean, I blame it on allergies, but,
what allergies are there this time of year?
I mean, I have allergies all
You
year
got
round.
that cold
All
and
right.
flu season.
I don't know.
Well, I don't get the flu too often because I don't take the flu shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Me either.
I avoid
I
that.
don't get sick like that anymore.
No.
Also,
No.
though, because I take Jocko Fuel Cold Boy.
Nice.
Cold Warfare.
He's the
That's
Jocko.
Dude, there's so much good stuff in there, man. They don't like have any crap in their ingredients.
Did you guys see the most recent false
Awesome.
flag thing?
Which one?
The National Guard shooting.
Yes.
Click on number
Click on
one.
that one.
That one really hits home.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of anybody attacking our soldiers.
It just sucks when you see these things, or when you start to see them for what they are, and then you're like, oh man, not
Yeah.
again. Like, really?
Hold on.
Oh,
Is that all it is music?
Um,
Does this guy talk at all?
he does talk, yeah.
He does. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's not that long.
no, it's a minute and 18 seconds. We just gotta get past that music.
Oh, all right.
So 2 National Guard members shot just blocks from the White House, November 26th of 2025.
Now then they get their names, right?
What was the date again?
So-
Hold on.
Sarah Beckstorm and Andrew Wolf.
Yep.
Okay.
But keep going. So he's gonna show you play. He's gonna
the
show
day before
to-
Thanksgiving, right?
That music's killing
Yeah,
me.
just get rid of the music. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
So he's gonna show that there's the search history
Israel.
in Israel on that name, November 21st, spiked.
Whoa.
And that was 2 days before they were shot. Okay, so this woman's name,
Wait, her name was searched for
100 times it was searched
in
for
Israel?
in Israel 2 days before the
Huh.
shooting happened.
What?
Yes.
That's a weird
Keep
way
going.
to.
Keep going. Now, that was just that woman's name. This is Google
Yeah.
Trends. This is Google Search. It shows the country of origin, and it shows how many times. Now, Andrew Wolf's name, over 100 times, the 23rd at 12 p.m., Israel, in Israel searched. And what was it, the 24th it happened?
Yeah, it was the
25th?
25th.
25th. Okay, so
Yeah.
so hers
No, it
was
was the
40.
20, wasn't it the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving?
26th?
Was-
All right. So
I don't
bottom line,
fucking
either
know.
way, days before, both their names were searched over 100 times in Israel, both names.
Right.
Okay.
And then what's this? Got question mark, and then all of a sudden it goes up. Interest over time.
Yeah.
So no interest.
Yeah.
None.
None.
And then all of a sudden.
November 21st to November 26th. So none, and then all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam.
Wow.
Right?
And then this one, Andrew Wolf, nothing.
Yep.
And then that spike on the 26th after 4
Yeah.
p.m., probably after the shooting.
Yeah. But if you notice, now it said right there,
It was Wednesday.
if you look back.
Wednesday was the 26th.
Yeah,
That's
but if
when
you
it
look
should
back right here, it's now gone. They erased the information that was there. They erased
Oh.
the fact that before it had shown those names and the interest over it days before. So they knew I'm telling you, they edit this stuff all the time.
I'm seeing
now.
what you're saying now. So the very first shots, we should have a spike here, and we don't.
And we don't now, but we did originally when you look.
That's not good.
But it's
sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to not have that up there while we were watching. But holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so that's the thing that they've been doing lately is if you're not right on top of a story and figuring out what's going on, they erase it, they change it, they delete it.
There it is.
Yep,
there's the 21st. Yeah.
So if you're not looking at it,
21st,
like if you went and
nothing.
checked this information,
probably
if you checked it an hour before or an hour after these people were shot, you would have found that info.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they realized it was out there because somebody posted something out there,
right?
They're going back and erasing it and deleting it.
Well, everybody is now. Even the shit with AI and Tyler and the shooter, it was 100% AI, and then all of a sudden it was 100% real.
It's like you were talking about in your last podcast. You were talking about how Google and YouTube are constantly they're trying to change the narrative. They shortened the search down to 10 things instead of hundreds of things.
Yeah.
YouTube is the same thing. They're blackballing certain people. They're doing all kinds of stuff. YouTube is owned by Google. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes, it is.
YouTube is owned by Google.
I think
Google bought them out years ago.
Didn't they just buy DuckDuckGo too?
DuckDuckGo bought out
Microsoft
a while ago.
owns DuckDuckGo.
I also wanted to add to that. It's also part of revelation of the method where they have to at least leave in there what they did and allow you to see it before they take it away.
They should.
Mm-hmm.
But that's part of the rules.
Yeah, no, that's
they
part
have
of
to show you and tell you what they're doing before they do it because they have to get your consent to do it. And the consent thing happens when you don't try to stop them. So basically, they tell you what they're going to do before they do it. We see it all the time in movies and predictive programming. Like take the Terminator, for example.
Right.
They show you what they want to have. Like that's basically smart cities and beyond if you really want to go there. But like they have to show you what they're going to do before they do it. And if you don't try to stop them, the karmic backlash
is on you. Because you didn't do it. We showed you what we were going to do.
They showed you and you didn't do anything. You know, if they didn't show you and they just did it, then the karmic backlash is on them.
Okay. That's why they hide so much stuff in movies and TV.
Right.
And that way, when they come face to face, when they go to be judged, it's like they can say, well, I tried to tell them. They didn't see it. They didn't have the eyes to see.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not my fault. I didn't create them.
That's what makes people like us so
you know what I'm saying? That's what they would
see,
say.
We look for that stuff and we see it and we're like, oh.
It sucks seeing it, though.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes I almost wish I never knew.
Same. But
it'd be almost easier to be a sheep.
So much easier. Just like in the Matrix.
I guess it would be, at this point. But
all we need is to get, a couple 100 million. We're down. We'll do whatever you guys need.
Yeah, I'll show for you. Whatever. I'm just kidding.
Never.
No, I don't know.
I mean, you could tempt us with an offer, but I doubt it. Maybe. Like Joe Rogan used to say he didn't believe in the moon landing, and then he was like, show me the truth. Show me the aliens. I'll shill for you forever. And then, bam, he's got the biggest podcast in the world, like right away.
I mean,
that's literally what happened.
His podcast was giant. Even
this was before his podcast was giant.
What do you mean before?
It was video of him going, talking about the moon landing with some people, and he's just hanging out. This is before he even started his podcast. And he was like, show me the aliens. Show me the truth. I'll lie for you forever. I'll shill for you. I don't care. And it was like, whoa, all right.
That's one way to get the truth, I guess. Right?
I don't know about that video.
I saw that video like 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. There was no AI back then.
No,
or if there was, they didn't know. We didn't have access to it.
We didn't have access to it.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, I thought you guys might find that a little.
Well, this is
so you think this is the
terrible.
Most recent false flag?
Well, keep going with it. Hit play again.
No,
he's going to show the bodies and stuff, and there's some discrepancies there as well.
I mean, the fact that they called out Afghani and all of a sudden now we're like, oh yeah, I just think there's something afoot here. There's something up.
When I start seeing 333 and all that other stuff, that's when I'll know.
What did that say?
It's a psyop.
CIA equals Mossad equals Israel equals ISIS equals USA. Yeah.
So hold on.
Israeli Secret Intelligence Service.
Yeah, but that's what.
Wait, is that what that means? Oh, jeez.
But why that's redundant though? You already got those people up there in that list.
It's all the same.
Yeah, but that's child. This is child's play here.
I know.
Okay.
Who's making this thing? Like,
I didn't make it.
No, I'm not saying you did, but it's just like.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Yeah,
I need your opinion.
And that's where the validity in these videos starts coming into question, is when they do dumb shit like this.
Yeah. Well, it's just redundant.
Just saying.
All right, but what are your thoughts on Charlie
Did you hear
Kirk?
that, Israel?
Charlie Kirk?
Is he dead or is he alive?
Oh
boy.
That's a tough one.
Oh boy.
What do you think, Elijah?
Well,
That definitely wasn't an entrance wound in his neck that we all saw.
there's a lot of things that don't sit right with the whole situation.
There's a lot of things that when you listen to it and you see it could possibly have been done.
I mean, here's the thing: when it first happened, because I saw it happen, like, on the
Like all of
on my
us.
phone, just like all of us did. It was really shocking. It was really crazy. I was getting all angry and stuff, and then I thought to myself, I was like, what if this was like some kind of psyop false flag thing for something? I didn't like the thought of that. I was like, dude, come on, man. Don't think like that. What, he's everything a conspiracy?
Well, here's the thing. And this is where this gets to what I've been trying to figure out lately.
It's just, hold on. Like, so many things just don't add up.
You're right. No. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't add up. The kid supposedly taking the rifle with him, breaking it down, which I have the exact rifle they're talking about.
It takes to do that.
No way.
There's no way he did that.
There's videos online of like, like Navy SEALs taking the gun apart and putting it back together, and they're like taking them like 3 minutes to take it apart, to get it off the roof. And this, it's like, it's not worth it.
Well,
you could have left the gun there and took off.
The video was also debunked too, because the person was walking behind a tree and never came out on the other side.
It was AI.
The whole thing is bullshit.
The whole thing
Tyler
with the chair
was
and the holographic chair.
He was a nobody.
All kinds of weird stuff.
If anything, he was hypnotized.
The camera.
I think his microphone might have blasted him.
I think the microphone might have been like the pager.
I don't think he was even there.
You think he was hologram?
I think he was a hologram.
You think you're going with hologram?
I'm going with hologram.
What about trapdoor? Anybody with the trapdoor?
That's possible.
It's possible, but so many people would have seen that. That's such a risk.
But
it's such a risk.
Here's the thing.
The hologram was like the most realistic.
I think that's the most
Hear
plausible.
If you look at the thing that they supposedly the camera that was behind him, why the hell would you want a camera of the back of your head? First of all, but listen, if you go back, there's another video I know I sent you guys that it showed the three women sitting in a room talking, and they said one of these women is a hologram, and she disappeared, and the other two just went, "Whoa, I didn't see that coming. Like, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Like, I thought she was actually sitting there. There wasn't even a chair there. There was nothing. She just disappeared."
Yep.
And that's how real it looks now in real life. What if he was a hologram and he was sitting somewhere nearby in a room or something, answering the questions, and just it was sending an image of him, and they do the shooting, right? And, the body goes down, and then they drag a limp, dead, fake body, whatever, out of the hole in the ground there and take off with it. Now, let me tell you this. As an EMT, been an EMT over 20 years, I've been to shootings, stabbings, this and that. Every single person that was carrying his body out to the truck, not a single one of them had any blood on him. Not a single one. If you watch the video of him getting carried out to the truck, no one had blood on him. No one. Second of all, these guys are supposed to be all these spec op type guys that do security and all this and that. And they're supposed to know about, like field dressings and this and that. They're all former military guys. Yeah. Nobody was there was acting like they were doing anything to save that man's life at all if he was actually down and dead.
Some of them looked like they were smiling.
Yeah.
When you saw like their faces.
How about the fact that the outside guy, if you look at the one from the right
weird
side
thing
angle,
to be excited about.
The guy on the outside edge, before he gets shot, I thought at first that this guy was the guy who shot him. Because he backs up just before he gets shot. He's looking at him, he backs up. And just as he gets shot, he turns and starts to run over, as if he was waiting for his cue to run over to help, act like he's helping.
Yeah, I can see where you see that.
He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming.
I've watched
they all
videos
knew what was
way
going
too
on.
many times.
Yeah, I did too. I spent
the body language of his security, where they were doing weird stuff, all in sync together.
All the hand signals were very concerning.
And then, like, fast forward, like his
isn't Jocko
wife,
part of that team?
No.
Like when they were digging into those people, Jocko was in one of those pictures with those other two.
Oh, he's friends with some of those
Yes,
guys.
he was.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, dude. That part blew my mind.
Yeah.
When I saw Jocko, I was like,
But now-
really?
Still makes great supplements.
The thing,
Hey, Rogan still got a good podcast.
but
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
here's the part that blows my mind. I always have to try to figure out if he faked it, if they faked it,
Yeah.
why did they fake it? Okay?
Right.
I think I might know.
And I think I know too. And I'm praying that I'm right. So I know I've talked about it before, and I know we laugh about it. But the idea that Trump may actually have Nikola Tesla's time machine, it sounds crazy. But what if he went to the future a bunch of different times and he realized, well, I can show everybody that they stole the election the first time around against Biden, or I can let Biden win, let everybody see how bad he is, and then I win, and by then I can have built up enough power and clout in the country to actually get something done. But maybe he's realized by going back and forth that there's actually more wrong with this country and more wrong with the world, and the only way that he could go and expose some of the evil people, I'm not saying which country you might be able to get dual citizenship in, that you could, that it could be the true evil in the world, and maybe it was to show everyone that they're the real big bad. I mean, they own all the money. They own, they're CEOs of all the major corporations. They have people in power all over the world. President of Mexico. I mean,
Shine bomb.
seriously, Shine Bomb, the Mexican. Yeah. Anyways, and you got like, you know, the heads of BlackRock.
You would have thought like a Rodriguez or a Lopez or something like that. No, Shine bomb. Oh, come on. Like
Shine
the
bomb?
president of Mexico, Maria Sheinbaum.
que carajo. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
She's a
That's
real Mexican
last
for
name?
sure, right?
Yeah.
But my point is this. If he wanted to try to show people what was really going on, maybe he had to do that to Charlie to make them realize, have people freak out about it. You know what I mean? And start to come to light. And then that leads to Candise Owens. Candise Owens was like really good, close personal friends with Charlie. And she's been coming
She just
hard
punched.
in the paint.
She just smashed her kill switch actually very recently.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you go to number 3.
Allegedly, the French government is putting a hit on
But
her.
is it the French government, though?
Allegedly.
Oh, no. Let's listen to number 3.
Emmanuel Macron. Allegedly.
Listen to this. This one is good.
It's the thing with the French Foreign Legion and the
Whoa, I keep losing
Israeli
my mouse. That's weird.
Rank Colonel
the IDF
TwT
guy.
Action Division. For 21 years I ran black contracts in Africa, Middle East, and yes, sometimes on your soil. Tonight, I break every oath I ever took. 2 days ago, a priority cable landed on my desk. Opération Poignard. Target Candise Owens. Client, Unit 8200 liaison embedded inside the Elysee. Payment routed through a shell in Cyprus we have used since the Rainbow Warrior days. The
Damn.
directive is explicit. Quote, eliminate the subject during live broadcast.
What?
Maximum visceral impact. The blade must be visible.
The blade?
Audience must feel the cut. They
Oh,
want her open
metaphor.
from sternum to pelvis while the red light is on. They want the chat scrolling, no, 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 as her intestines hit the desk. That trauma is the secondary payload. Primary payload is you, the viewers. Break the Americans who still speak against Israel. Make the rest too afraid to open their mouths. And frame it
To
as
speak
a
against
jihadi
who?
attack to push their geopolitical agenda. Their usual modus operandi. The team is already in country.
Through
4
deception.
operators,
they
2
shall conquer.
X-Vision blade specialists from
Yeah.
Corsica, 1 woman involved in the job on that Saudi journalist in Istanbul, and a spotter who was in the crowd in Utah. They have our studio floor plan, they have the shift change of our security. 2 of our own circle accepted crypto for information 2 weeks ago.
Whoa.
When she cancelled this week's shows, the orders updated immediately. Mobile kill box. Wherever she surfaces next, whether it's an emergency stream, even a goddamn parking lot live stream, they are planning to be there. I sent her the precaution through a cutout she trusts. There are no rules, no GPS devices, no routines, but she is stubborn. She thinks exposure protects her. It does not. It is the bait. If she goes live again without changing her voice print, without hard encryption, without ditching every person who has been within 10 meters of her in the last month, she is as good as dead.
Holy
They will let her
He's not doing a good job of hiding his wicked French accent.
The feed will show exactly what they want the world to see. I am recording this because when they find me, I want there to be a record. This is not rogue. This is policy, signed at the highest level. Tell her, do not trust any American agency that offers protective custody. More than half of them are penetrated. Tell her the only safe move is to disappear completely for 90 days.
Holy.
After that, maybe the war they are planning will make her irrelevant.
Damn, they really want.
Fucking Christ,
They want World War III so bad. They're gonna kill this
Colonel
chick.
DGSC action.
She has been going hard in the paint, saying that she believes Israel killed Charlie and that they're the ones who did everything. But again, if Trump is trying to show that, right? What better way than, all right, this is what we're going to do. Charlie, because Charlie was supposed to was like a son to him, and he was at the funeral. He's smiling and laughing and joking. If he was really dead and he really meant that much to Trump,
like,
he wouldn't be acting that way.
Right.
And if you look at his wife, Erica,
oh my God,
she's smiling, giggling. She's like, either they were never married and it's all a big fallacy.
Which would be
there's some weird stuff
interesting.
about her
There's
past
a lot of
where
weird
she
stuff
comes
about her.
from.
Yeah, I know.
It just kind of makes the whole thing look even more weird.
Yeah, but
terrible.
You know, like that,
Bottom line, though,
orphan organization she works with the Romanian orphan girls or
a
something.
lot of missing kids there.
A lot of missing kids from the, I don't know.
Well, the
I
missing kid
read it on the
thing,
internet. I don't know how
the
true it
Cabbage
is,
Patch whole thing. Like there's all kinds of
Dude, that video,
interesting shit like that.
That last one you just showed, really, that was messed up. That's some chilling.
So
shit.
here's the thing,
that
right?
is bone chilling,
that is
bro.
chilling.
That is
Now, on top of that,
yeah.
They're
right?
not
So
even hiding it.
I think Trump is trying to take down the two big bads all at once. So you got the Epstein list, which he's been, we still talking about that? That's nothing. And he's leaking out this stuff that made it sound like he may be on the list to try to get people. And what did he do? The Democrats were all like fighting it, like, we're never going to release that thing, this and that. And all of a sudden they were like, unanimous. Let's get this thing out there. Let's get it out there.
Yeah, dude.
But if you look at when they brought up Epstein last month, every time they brought it up in front of Trump, Trump would start talking about, why are we talking about that? Let's talk about my beautiful new ballroom. This ballroom is amazing.
The Solomon's Temple ballroom.
It's completely funded by, private funding, this and that. If you look at the list of who is funding this ballroom, it's like a who's who of the friggin' Epstein list. It's like the Clinton Foundation, the Gates Foundation.
Well, that's probably why the list didn't want to come out.
Here's the thing. If you want to get all these motherfuckers, what's the best way to do it? Let them think they won. Let them think they got away with it.
So, okay.
Throw them a party in your new ballroom that they paid for.
I see.
Get them all in one fucking place at one fucking time and execute them motherfuckers all right there in that fucking ballroom.
Red wedding, motherfucker.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right.
But can I just
that's how you got to do it. It's your
Can
way.
you two keep this going for 1 minute? I'm
Sure.
just gonna go grab another cup of coffee.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna be right
brother.
back.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So I was listening to this podcast. It's called The Cult Symbolism in Pop Culture with Isaac Weishaupt, and he was talking about the recent batch of Epstein files that were released by Congress. A lot of it's redacted.
Of
but
course.
you see that Trump was mentioned over 7,000 times in the emails, and it was all about Epstein's outgoing emails. He's talking about Trump. And he's talking about how much he hates the guy.
Yeah.
He hated the guy.
Of course he did, because Trump tried to get him arrested multiple times.
And then basically, spoiler alert, if you're not, I'm subscribed to that podcast, so that's where I get a lot of my info from. That and Tinfoil Hat with Sam Tripoli. But I always do my own research. You know what I mean? You have to.
Too.
Because there's a lot of fake shit out there.
Oh my God,
but
especially with the AI now.
Dude, that makes it
harder.
So much harder to do anything. But at the end of the episode, Isaac talks about how basically Trump might have been an informant for the FBI that whole time, and that's why Epstein hated him so much, because he kind of knew that Trump was telling on him to the feds, because all the girls, all the victims and stuff from the island, they're all they all remembered Trump, but they always they called him the nice one because he never touched him. He never hurt him.
He never went to the island, though.
He went to the island.
Everything
according
I've seen,
to this recent dump of files.
Oh, really?
But he didn't do anything.
See,
that's what I heard. That's what I heard on the internet.
I don't think that's true at all. I've looked at all the flight logs twice, and one day I actually spent about 7 hours going through the flight logs, specifically looking for Trump's name, and each time it was like, I don't know if you know, like these billionaires and stuff. If there's a problem with their plane, they might hit up some of their friends and say, oh, I got a buddy who's got a plane that's going to New York. Just, you can jump on his plane, whatever. And, maybe someday he might need to borrow your plane or whatever. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And that's pretty much the couple of times, I think it was like 7 times he went on one of Epstein's planes, but it was because of that kind of a thing.
No,
he was never on a plane with Epstein. He never went to the island. He was never on any of the flight logs to the island. I looked. Trust me.
I hope
was
you're right.
Digging in like you wouldn't believe.
I hope you're right. I could be wrong. All I'm saying is that you should go listen to this
some
podcast.
Of the fake shit that they've been putting out there to get people to believe that he was part of it.
I've been listening to this guy for a long time. He's very down the middle, just looking for the truth.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing.
If Trump was an FBI informant ratting on Epstein to the feds,
well,
could it be possible? You think that he was one of the good guys this whole time? And that he's not a shill.
Because Trump?
Yeah, Trump.
Oh, well,
if he's a shill,
let's put it this way.
We're all fucked.
If Trump,
it's over. You know what I mean?
That is
where I was New World Order. It's coming. He's gonna bring it in.
What I was gonna say is
dark enlightenment and all that shit.
It's one of two things. Either Trump,
thanks Elon,
has a fucking time machine.
Yeah, right.
Has a fucking time machine,
we can get into that too.
He is gonna friggin' shit on Israel, and he's gonna get all these Epstein a-holes and murder them. Or he really is on their side, and we're all fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have faith, and I do have to say,
hearing that people still do have faith is relatively nice, because I'm telling you right now, the percentage is dropping, dude.
Yeah. There's only so much.
Alex Jones has already said it on his fucking.
They killed one of his friggin' best friends that worked on his show with him.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
Did I not send you that?
No.
Somebody shot one of his friends walking out of his house that worked on his show with him. They killed him. They shot and killed him.
Recently.
This was what, 6 months ago?
That's enough to shut me up.
Yeah.
The only reason why
But then on top of it, the same week, they like 2 or 3 times tried to swat Alex Jones and one of the other guys that worked for him. And the other guy that worked for him actually quit and went off on his own.
They just swatted someone within Congress or something. Some senator or something just got swatted. It was an attempted swatting. I guess they caught it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so.
But that's the thing.
Probably why she's stepping down.
I'm really hoping you are right, because I think I really did have a little bit more faith in him than this.
You have Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, bring that in.
Sorry.
Marjorie
Taylor Greene just steps down. She says Trump is not here to help us. Trump is not, like, basically our worst nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And if you look at it, she then goes on kind of like a press tour, talking about how Trump is bad now and this and that, and believe what I'm saying, this and that. What if that's again part of the game? Part of the game to convince all these people that Epstein lists, people that you're safe, don't worry about it. Go to his party at his ballroom when it comes down. I think that's what's going on. I think that you have, because all these guys, all these billionaires.
That would be the craziest shit.
Dude, I mean.
It'd have to be, though. Like Bill Gates. Bill Gates has like a $70 million underground bunker that he built.
That's one way to arrest them all. But if there's going to be arrests.
Oh, please.
Right.
Kill them all right there.
I know.
Get a couple SEAL teams and just have them turkey shoot and just take them all out. But Zuckerberg, he built like a insane underground facility in Maui.
They're all doing
it. They're all doing it.
It was New Zealand.
They're all doing it.
He has one there too.
They have one there too. They're not in one
you
spot.
You think they got one?
Dude, they can't have
Silly
one.
Me.
Silly goose.
All right, I was thinking about that, because you're like, they can't have one. Why can't they just have one? Because why? Because they're traveling and they don't actually know when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So they're building them wherever they might be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet you they have dozens of these fucking things.
Probably.
Oh, absolutely.
And there's probably
All
tunnels
over the
that connect
world.
them all too.
They don't know.
You mean those tunnels that go underground and you can get from here to California in like 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You know how much? That'd be great.
What are they?
Save so much money on the flights.
Hyper something tunnels?
The tunnels was that the one where the guy was driving and there was all those flags? I was told
Give me
those
that or
were
the flying
cheese
saucer.
tunnels.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I was told that that's where they used to keep the government cheese. Like that's why all those flags were there. It's not the entrance of the tunnels to make it to those places. It's the cheese tunnels, and all those countries made those cheeses that we were holding on to.
Dude, that's just give me Klaus Schwab Jr.'s friggin' flying saucer.
Yeah.
Give me that. That sounds like, I think that'd be a more fun ride than the bullet train underground.
Right?
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
They claim
Hello,
that.
my slaves, come get in my flying saucer, yeah? We're going to go to California to the Bohemians Grove, yeah? We're going to sacrifice the horses and the fires, yeah?
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Make
man.
pentagram and the fire.
It's funny. You look
Man,
at,
I really am hoping you're right.
I gotta hope so.
Because I was starting to lose. I'm starting to slip, dude. I'm getting angry. You know what I mean?
It's infuriating
Watching
stuff.
this bullshit.
Well, here's the thing, though. I actually
Scary
think
watching nobody.
is proof that he
do anything
does,
about
though. I think there's proof that he does have a time machine. And I'll tell you what the proof is. He brought an AI robot back from the future. His name is Elon Musk.
Is that in the Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Adventures book?
I didn't get
I
to
haven't
read the
finished
last
that.
book yet.
I only
didn't
read the
read it.
first couple chapters.
Did you really?
It's actually
No shit.
it's actually
really
a
interesting.
really
It's a good read?
It's a
Yeah.
good read.
I don't read. Do they have it in an audiobook yet?
Well, it came out in the 1800s, so I don't think they were really planning for it back then.
I know they weren't, but did someone do
But
it?
I'll tell you what, if they want to pay me,
Ingersoll
I'll
Lockwood.
definitely read that. Hey, you remember when we went to their website that time? And it showed a list of all the people that were dead.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, it's a
mean?
good list.
We did a podcast one time, and I found this crazy link to the Ingersoll Lockwood page, and there was a little like symbol on the bottom. If you clicked on it, it's literally at the bottom of the page. And I was just messing around on there one day, and I hit it, and it brings you to another page that literally showed a list of all these celebrities and bad people. You know, military tribunal in this state, executed on this
Stop
state.
it.
Am I wrong, Chris? You remember
No,
this?
I do remember
Yeah.
it.
That's
And one of the
insane.
And one of the names on there was Joe Biden.
Get the fuck out
Oh,
of
yeah.
here.
Yep.
And you're gonna tell me that it hasn't been several different actors playing Joe Biden over the last 4 years?
Oh,
when
I
he's in office?
know, dude. There's
My favorite,
Dude,
my
there's
personal
so many
favorite
Joe
though,
Bidens.
was the 7-foot
so
Joe Biden.
many of them.
You remember the one like he comes walking out and he's like 6'7", and his wife is like down to here on him.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar playing Joe Biden? What the hell's going on?
Yes.
Crazy dude.
Oh, dude, the auto pen is being erased.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I knew it was going to happen too.
Well, here's the thing, right?
That's so
when
wild.
a president
The whole thing.
You shouldn't be allowed to use
issues
an
a
auto
pardon.
pen.
Hold on. When
Yeah,
a
yeah,
president,
yeah.
I said this before. When a president issues a pardon, it's only after you have been convicted of a federal crime. Convicted of a federal crime.
Guilty.
So those blanket pardons for,
Mm-hmm.
people like, what's his name? Mr. Vaccine guy there.
Oh, Tony Fauci.
Yeah. Yeah. Tony Fauci.
Nice
5
guy.
minutes alone with him. You know, people like him got a blanket immunity from Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Blanket immunity for what?
For what?
Weird.
What did he do?
Weird.
Yeah.
That was
What did he
weird,
do
wasn't
wrong?
it?
Yeah.
No.
What did he do wrong?
It's
Yeah.
bullshit.
A blanket immunity
That's
for
crazy.
Hunter and all his family. Oh.
Yep.
How much money did you launder
Hey,
for
hey, hey,
Ukraine?
hey, hey! I thought
What?
those were conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about today? I thought we were doing truth.
truth?
Is that what they call
I
it?
thought it was just facts.
Oh,
Oh, facts.
Facts. You know?
Facts that we have to
Hey,
back up
hey,
with entertainment only.
Well,
facts don't care about your
entertainment
feelings.
They
Well,
don't care about your
Facts
feelings.
don't care
I
about
know
your
we've
feelings.
had this conversation a few
Ben
times,
Shapiro.
but from our first couple podcasts we did together, how many of those things that were wildly crazy that Elijah and I talked to you about have come out to be absolutely 100% true?
Almost all of them.
It's disgusting how
Wait
many.
till
crazy.
CERN blows open that doorway to the other dimension, just
Well,
like in Stranger Things season
You mean
3.
CERN already did it in 2012 and destroyed
Oh,
our universe,
right.
and we
100%.
merged with another one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
And
timeline
Stranger
merging
Things,
shit.
which I just watched the new season 4 episodes up until
Don't ruin it. I haven't seen it yet.
Christmas. The next 4 come out, but it was really
Wait,
good.
really? That's what they're doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4
Oh,
episodes. and
man.
I was
My
so mad.
sister-
I watched
my
the 4th
sister was
episode last
upset
night. And I was
about
like,
it.
Dude, that is one of my most favorite shows of all time. And
because
that is
it's a true story.
It's a true story.
Absolutely.
It is literally everything that I've ever researched in the past, 6 years.
It's true.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like,
now I want to watch
you
it.
mean
You've
to
never
tell
seen
me,
it?
No, never.
bro?
Shut
You
up.
gotta watch that shit.
What?
It is MK Ultra Live, bro.
Whoa,
Dude.
Bro,
no, I haven't watched
it is literal
It's about essentially like
psychological
they're doing,
fucking
like,
torture
remote-
through trauma-induced shit to develop psychic powers in people so they can
remote
have
viewing.
remote viewing soldiers spying on the Russians or the
Yeah.
Chinese. Or the Chinese got
were
them.
doing this
It's
shit
in
in
that
the
Red Hot
80s.
Chili Pepper song.
Yeah.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. It's like, what the fuck is that about?
Californication.
They just drop that line like it's
Oh,
nothing in a
dude.
song, and everyone's like, "Oh,
I want to challenge anyone.
It's like,
go
bro,
listen to that song right now with the
what did you
lyrics
just
on.
say? Like,
Read the lyrics of that song. Now that song came out in the 90s.
yeah,
Your mind will be fucking blown because it's all the bullshit that's going on now in the world. It's fucking mind-boggling.
it's insane. Stranger Things is
Yeah.
a true story. It's basically it's a documentary. They literally reference Project MK Ultra stuff like in the newspapers and stuff. Dude, it's
Really?
so nuts.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and that's
The
what that stuff's all
Gorgon.
about.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna.
And these
have to
monsters
You gotta
coming,
watch it,
these
bro.
monsters coming
Crazy. I
through to
did not
steal
know that.
kids from another fucking dimension.
It's because their life forces are so close to the source.
Where's the source?
I
No,
had
The source
no
is God.
idea, dude.
God
That's
is the
crazy.
source.
I meant the demons were coming from the
Oh,
source. in
no,
Israel.
well, no, maybe they might be. You know what they were saying, right? When the Euphrates dries up, that there's some weird tunnels in there that have been
You
exposed
guys got
from
that
the
video
river
I sent you
drying
about
up.
that, right?
Which one?
What he's talking about, the Euphrates drying up.
Dude, there's some
Yes,
weird
I already
noises
played- I
coming
played
out
that.
of the friggin' bed of the Euphrates.
Dude, that stuff is
The sounds?
That's
crazy.
some creepy shit.
Tell me that sound didn't get you.
I don't care if you're not a believer, man. That shit
sound
is
was
unreal.
horrifying, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
And for someone who's an
Those-
atheist
yeah,
to say that was like, got you down to your core.
it's weird. It's just
weird
Like,
because
where
it's
is
the
that
sound-
coming from? Right?
It's some
chain
of the fallen
sound dragging
angels were chained up in a prison
Really
there,
chilling.
and then they were basically drowned by the Euphrates. And it's one of those things
Ding
that they
dong.
talked about. Eventually, someday, it's one of the, like you said, Book of Revelations, talking about someday, it'll dry up, and then not
And
long
then it's
after,
on, dude. It's
those
on.
guys might come out, and if they do,
Right.
you're talking hell on earth. You might stop believing real quick, Chris.
I might.
You
Well,
might.
did you said you listened to the
It's
podcast?
like Yu Yu
I did.
Hakusho in real life.
I did say that I do believe. I just don't believe in the church or any of the establishments or anything
Jesus had
else. But
problems
there's
with
definitely
religious
something
people,
bigger
too.
than
Hey.
I am.
He's right. He's 100% right what he was just trying to say. I was trying to cut him off. But like Jesus, he didn't like organized religion.
Right.
He didn't like it at all.
In fact, people that part of an organized religion killed him.
Yeah.
Right. And then the people that were
Well,
organizing
they had the Romans
religions.
do it for them, but
Yeah,
Of course, they
like,
always got to have.
we won't talk about who those people were.
They
Though.
got to be free of blame all the time.
all the time. All the time.
And the
But
victims.
you're right. Anybody who was doing the church or preaching it a ton, that's
Yeah.
who he was shutting down and telling them that they didn't get.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get
Chris,
it.
Right.
here's the thing. I was raised
He
Roman
told them they were
Catholic.
wrong. They didn't
Yeah.
like that.
I was raised Roman Catholic. Okay. My mother's Roman Catholic, her family. My dad was a Baptist, but he, converted over to Roman Catholicism until he went back to, Baptist church his last 10 years before he passed away. But, being raised that way, there's definitely things about the church I didn't like. All the pedophilia stuff, the child stuff, whatever. I couldn't stand it.
No.
And they did a lot of things that really turned me off to them. A couple of people in particular in the church I just didn't care for, and things that they did. And it felt like they were all money hungry and didn't really give a shit about people. And so,
They're not very Christ-like.
no.
people,
So
you
I've
know?
tried to, for myself, live my life in a way that I'm just going to try to help the people I can whenever I can. I found out recently my former brother-in-law, who's, he was one of my best friends growing up. He's been homeless the last couple of years.
Oh.
And he was addicted to drugs and stuff. And I found out roughly where he was living. And I got a couple of the guys from the neighborhood together, and we went down and we found him
Wow.
to try to get him some help. And he had said, he was off the drugs for about a year now, but he'd been living under a tree in front of a Lowe's department store, like a Lowe's, like you know, like Home Depot, whatever.
Yeah, Lowe's.
He's living under a tree in front of the parking lot for the last like 3 years, 2 years. And he said because he was living in a group, like a group of homeless people, and they kept stealing all his stuff, and he couldn't get a job or nothing because he didn't have a license because they kept stealing his wallet and stealing all his stuff. So he took off, and he's been living by himself under a tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And he just begs during the day, and he gets some food and stuff from them, and just...
Where, like...
I've been bringing him clothes, blankets,
No
a
shit.
backpack, a sleeping bag, some heating things, and, like, you know, every week I've been trying to come down with another pair of, like, a set of clothes for him and stuff, and, you know, it might be a little baggy on him, but at least it's a clean pair of clothes or something, and I gave him a roll of quarters last time. There's a laundromat up the road. I said, go wash your other stuff, man, you know? Do what you got to do, and, you know, if I had a place in my house for him, I'd friggin' let him come and stay with me until he got back on his feet, but unfortunately my house isn't that big. You've been there.
Yeah.
But, you know, but I think for me, that I think is what Jesus wanted. He wanted us to help the people that need it when we can, you know? And this kid was a great kid when he was younger. He just got into drugs and some other stuff, had some really crappy things happen in life, and he just wasn't strong enough to fight through it. You know, some of us, we've had really tough things happen in life and just lucky enough to have the strength and the friends and support to fight through all that shit. You know?
You got to have support system for sure.
So for me, that, you know, that's my connection to God. My wife and I pray with my son every night, you know, pray to the saints, pray to, you know, God, and just pray for you. I pray for Elijah. I pray for my friends, my family every night. Just, you know, and that's what I do. I don't go to church.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in the Catholic Church.
I don't go to church either.
I don't.
I mean, I'd
think
like
you
to.
need it, man.
No.
You
The
don't.
fellowship's nice. When you find a nice
When you
place
find
to
the
go,
right one.
when you find the right place to go, and you like the people there, and you like the pastor,
you
and
wanna
they're
know
giving
where-
a good message, it's nice. It's actually nice, you know. I mean, you don't have to go all the time, but like when you go, it's like, oh, you know, I kind of needed to hear that today.
You know
That
where
was
my
good.
fellowship is? It's on the mats.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you know, me too, man.
That's it. That's
Absolutely.
it. That's where all
Listen.
my strongest anything I need.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are always there to help me.
Yeah.
And where do you think I acquired you two from?
That's
Hey,
right.
So
We're brothers,
it
man.
may
We're
not
brothers.
be, but to
We're
me it
brothers
is
for life, man.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, let me tell you, this kid, he was just some new white belt. I had no idea what his name was, and it was not long after we lost Chris, the other Chris, and somebody had told me he was going through a rough time. He was getting, you know, talking about getting divorced and stuff, and was really struggling. And what I do, I reached out to you, just come train, bro. Come hang out with me.
Like the older brother I never had.
Yep.
You know, and just said to him, I go, brother, you'll get through this. I promise you there'll be better times ahead. You'll find a girl that's 10 times this one at least. And you did. Danielle's pretty cool. We like
Oh, yeah.
Danielle.
Yep.
And, you know, things will get better. They'll get better.
They always,
You know?
they actually always
Well, I
do.
also
Yeah.
so funny story about that, right? I was really going through it before, and then I challenged God, and I told him that I wanted a woman that didn't exist, and I described this beautiful woman.
A woman who didn't exist.
Yeah, I told him
like
Well, it's because she lived in California. That's why.
Well, I said I described the physical attributes of the woman I wanted, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, yada yada yada. And and then I was like, I'd
Who
also
said
love it if she was a believer and voted Republican and was from Southern California. See, she doesn't exist, and you're God, you can make it happen. Make it happen, right? Amen. Whatever. In Jesus' name, amen. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. 6 months later, I met my wife
Yep.
at a pool party on the
Yep.
4th of July.
No kidding.
Crazy, right?
All the
Oh,
things
literally
that you
all
put
the
in-
stuff.
All the stuff?
To a T.
To a
T.
T?
Dude,
All right.
let me tell you
Beautiful
this.
face,
Hold on.
All right.
You know what?
nice
To stay on
rack,
that same
the
vein,
nice-
wait a minute. To stay on that same vein for a minute, just because
the
we're
nice
going to show you that
behind.
it's true.
Okay.
I was dating a girl who was horrible for me,
Yeah.
and messed my head up pretty bad, and I broke things off with her, and you know, I just kept messing up my life over and over. Bad relationship with bad women and all kinds of horrible stuff, making bad decisions.
That's what happens when you play pool.
That too. Yeah, but I'm good at it. So, but I hadn't gotten down on my knees and prayed for years, and I literally get down on my knees in my room by myself and prayed, and I said, God, I have been fucking this up for such a long time. I'm just going to put my life in your hands and just pray that you can help me find the right path. And literally the next day, I started talking to my wife. The next day. We'd been friends for a long time, but we had never...
Interesting.
Yeah, she was always in a relationship, or I was in a relationship. We were just friends and kind of more acquaintances, you know? And then we just started chatting one night, and it just, you know, went from there.
So wild.
Bro, God's timing is seldom early, but it's never late.
No.
Interesting. No,
You know?
see, none
And
of
I'm
that
telling
happened
you.
to me.
And yeah, but now we talked about this when you had that podcast at my house. It didn't go so well.
No, my God.
But I had said to you, I said, you know, praying will do amazing things for you. And you were like, oh, I don't really think I need to. The last 4 years have been great. And it literally, I said to you, I've been praying for you for about 4 years now. Every single night, I've been praying for you for 4 years.
Same.
I
Same
knew,
here, by the way.
I knew you had your struggles with alcohol, and I knew you had your struggles with life and some things. And I would, you know, in my prayers, I mean, my prayers take maybe 10 minutes, and I sit there and, you know, I watch out for my buddy Chris. I know he has his urges and his things, but he's a good dude. He's got a good soul. Watch out for him, you know. I say the same thing for Elijah, you know, help him out, bless him with a child if that's what you know, think he should have and whatnot, and so forth and so on. And I go right down the list of all the people I care about. And hey, seems like it's been working for you. You're looking good, brother. You're doing good.
Mean, I thank you for that.
Hey.
I think, you know,
I'm
because
telling
you guys really do believe, and I love that
Yeah.
about you guys.
You gotta
because
believe in
like
something.
that didn't happen with me with my wife. It was just chaos and alcohol, and she was like,
And she's a
want to
saint
steal
because
him.
she puts away. She
That
puts up
sounds
with
like the start of every amazing story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no
all you
praying
said was
involved.
alcohol
I'll
and
tell you what,
chaos.
though,
And all
I
this,
didn't
yeah.
ask anybody for any help.
That's a good
I
story
will tell
right
you this
there,
though.
you
Now
know?
here's the funniest part. So I started seeing my wife. Obviously, you know, we got married. You know, everybody thought we were crazy because we got married, you know, within like a year and a half of dating. But we'd been friends for over 10 years before that and stuff. And we knew each other. We liked each other. You know, we always got along. And look, if you would ask me, 6-7 years ago, would you ever have another kid? I would have laughed at you. Kid, what? I'm gonna go and
You
just
already
enjoy.
had like what, 2?
Well, yeah.
Before Nate?
Well,
I mean,
I've
not
had,
before Nate. Before Ava.
I had 2 stepkids, Ashley and Charlie, and then
Oh, right.
Nate's my son from my first marriage. They were all my kids,
Right.
but biologically one. And then my wife and I had Ivar just almost 3 years ago now.
Yep.
And he's such a blessing. He's so funny, and he beats me up and broke my nose the other night. But he's fantastic, and he's so smart. And I would have never thought that that's what I would have wanted to be doing at this age. You just turned 46, right?
Yep.
When was your birthday? Like a week ago?
The 25th.
All right. So
November.
Imagine 2 months from now, your wife was going to give birth to a kid. That's how old I was when we had him. I turned 46, and 2 months later, we had my little man.
It's like the story of Abraham.
Wow.
It's crazy, right?
Well,
But he's so great. He's so much fun. Like, I would have thought, you know, before I started dating my wife, I was just gambling a lot. I was playing poker all the time. I was shooting pool. I was training jiu-jitsu, which I do miss. I need to get back to that
you
soon.
need to get back. Yes.
Yeah, you know,
You do.
the dad bods, you know, it's killing it. It's killing it right now. But I want to get back to the, you know, Jack dude instead, which we'll get there. We'll get there. But, I mean, especially you look at like Amigo Rob. Guy's a stud.
Yeah.
He's in his mid-50s. Like, good God bless him. I hope I could be half a man.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Dude, that's the thing. Like,
He's
look
got
at
about
Professor
10
Tim.
on
Looks
me.
good.
Look at
Yeah.
Professor Tim.
Oh, I know, dude.
The both of them.
Professor Tim's
This-
fucking shredded.
They're both lean as can be.
I
He's always like,
believe-
oh, I'm like,
Awesome
I'm
dudes.
50, whatever. I'm like, yeah, all right. Whatever.
I believe as long as we are always training,
How old are you now?
we will be about the same.
Level 35.
35. Dude,
35.
what I thought was like a...
Being an infantryman for 11 years didn't really help. I feel like
No.
I'm in my 40s and 50s
I
someday.
bet.
All right, well, let's put it this way. What I thought was an 8-9 pain at 35 would be like a 2 now. You know?
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say my baseline is an 8 now.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a
You just
15
live
for
with
you.
Yeah. 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 More like a 20.
Yeah, something like that,
Let's be
probably.
real.
It's terrible.
Something to cry about.
But
just like my generation.
Yeah. Well, fucking millennials.
Oh my God.
We do cry a lot.
It's true. I have heard that.
And the next generation under that cries even more.
So,
they're figuring it out though.
For
the most part. They're
like my son Nate,
ahead of my
son Nate, love him to death. They don't want to do nothing.
No,
dude. With the Zoomers,
he has
wait.
Gen Z,
Gen Z, yeah, he's Gen Z.
I call them the Zoomers.
Zoomers.
Listen, they're either the shining light.
He's always telling me, I'm going to make all this
pussies.
money marketing websites for people on social media, this and that. I'm like,
that is not a good area to get into.
I go, dude,
no, it's oversaturated.
Are you making money? Are you making money doing that right now? And he goes, a little. I go, dude, why don't you go design a video game or something? Like that's what you love. Go do that. Find a way to do that. Get some books. Learn how to do it.
You better do something that
or learn AI and do that.
Need to do right now.
You're right.
Anything that AI is not capable of doing is the only jobs that are going to survive.
Elon Musk went on Rogan and he said, "I think that the downfall of the world will be AI," and because he knows, because he's the AI.
Well, I hope they don't start having AI robots become correction officers. Otherwise, I'm screwed.
That's going to take a lot more time.
It's going to take a lot. Yeah,
the way that it's been explained that I've watched is the AI will just be informational at this moment in time. So if you are
I'll get to retire by then.
If you're taking data in and putting data out, you're out of a job. But if you
data entry jobs,
right? Yeah. But if you have to take data in and be good with your hands at the same time, you actually have to have a function. They can't do that yet.
Yeah.
So no robots are digging fucking holes right now.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. That's something they could probably do in about 5 seconds. But
put mailboxes in?
Probably.
Get the fuck out of here.
What? Dig a hole, pop the thing in, drop a little cement.
Hey, I know what's involved in it.
Yeah, I know.
They're not taking my job.
No, they will. But so anyways,
they're gonna take all of it.
I got a buddy who
it took our jobs.
It took our jobs. But anyways, I got a buddy who worked at Amazon.
Yeah.
And he was one of these guys. He was he went to MIT, really smart dude, built robots. And he's one of the guys who built the robots to automate a lot of the shit at Amazon. And he was retired at 35. They paid him a shit ton of money. And he was not working. He was just shooting pool a couple nights a week and just hanging out and doing nothing. Didn't know what to do with himself. And then Amazon offered him a shit ton more money to move to Chicago and automate some other big plant there. So he's like, see you guys. I'm moving to Chicago. It's like, what?
Yeah, and Amazon has got plans for the end of 2026 to cut 600,000 jobs.
Yeah, it's all my buddy Steve's fault. But anyways,
dude, so the robots that they're getting are not being purchased from anywhere else.
No, he's building them.
He's building them. Okay,
he's building them. But
see, that was the one question I couldn't get answered, no matter where I looked.
Yeah,
it was where they were actually being built and.
Listen, if you have some obscure question, ask me. I might have looked into it at some point.
Yeah, probably. I just sometimes I think of something and then it escapes me. You know what I mean?
But yes, all Steve was doing was shooting pool and playing poker tournaments, big money poker tournaments, because he didn't know what to do with his money.
People on Amazon are fucked, man.
But here's the thing. I'm not worried about the robots quite as much, because how many times has Amazon fucked up your stuff lately?
Dude, they just fucked up something today.
They fuck up shit.
All the time.
My wife, all she likes to do is order her shit online. She doesn't go out anywhere and go shopping or anything. Not that we have fucking time. But she just goes and orders all the shit. I get shit coming to my house every day.
Yeah.
It's either Amazon or UPS or whatever. And it's like, man, what the hell did you get now? Oh, it's just I ordered our soap. Oh, okay. You gonna go to the store and got it? No, yeah, everything's Amazon, whatever. But the amount of shit that they send us that's either broken because it's just been thrown into a box or something, or just the absolute wrong item, not even close to what they ordered.
Interesting.
So that's why I'm not that worried about it. I think the robots screw up way too much.
So those might not be robots yet.
I think they are.
I don't know if they are.
I'll tell you right now. My buddy Steve did most of the hub of all the stuff in New Hampshire and Mass when he was here. That's almost all robots. Inside the warehouse, this is almost all robots.
Because when I went to the facility in North Andover, they have 5 million square foot facility over there.
Oh shit!
And I went in there and I was on the bottom floor and there was all people.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to somebody and they said the next 2 levels is all robots. But this is all people. So if you want to distribute, because at the time I was working for Rap City, so we were distributing menus. Trying to get people to buy catering and stuff. And they're like, well, they might come by and get lunch, but I don't know if there's enough people on shift for catering.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
What the fuck, dude? This is 5 million square feet. Not enough people here for catering?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. They have just enough people working, and they work them like dogs, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there was a story, people in one of their warehouses in Oklahoma a few years ago. There was huge tornadoes coming towards the facility. They wouldn't let the people leave. They said, no, you have to keep working. No going on underground bunkers. No, you have to keep working. And like 6 people died.
Damn.
Yes, I do remember that.
And they didn't, it's like, Bezos,
that wasn't that long
didn't
ago.
care. He was making all his money. You know, him and his next door neighbor, Bill Gates.
Yeah,
That's his next door neighbor, his best friend.
Bad guy.
Almost like
man.
event 201 that back in 2019. Almost like they planned that whole thing, huh? Huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, right?
You know what's funny? After that event, it was the most CEOs ever in the history of the United States stepped down and cashed out from their companies. Almost like they knew a pandemic was coming.
Weird, huh?
Except Bezos and the Walton family and the
Those are the people who
CEO
own
of
Walmart.
Target.
Right.
Uninformed.
Uninformed people,
True.
yes, yeah.
Scumbags.
Dude, 100%,
Awful.
dude.
Evil people.
This was, everything was planned. Everything. That was a major test.
They had a manual on it from Johns Hopkins, the SPARS Pandemic 2028 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear there's supposed to be some weird 9/11 style thing that's supposed to go down in the first couple weeks of
The new year?
coming up?
Well,
No.
hey,
December or January?
what did
December.
they say? Hey, Candace's thing. What
It's
they
the word
say?
on the street.
She should hide out
I don't
for
know if it's
90
true.
days because after 90 days there's going to be a war and she won't matter anymore.
And who's that war going to be between?
When did
Probably
she
the
put up her
Zionists
last
and the Arab
post?
world.
About a week ago.
Was it? Okay.
I've been watching every day, everything she puts out because it's crazy stuff.
Shit.
And nobody has debunked anything. She was talking about like all the people at Charlie Kirk's company and like the lies they were telling. She's like, I know that this is a fact. I had this, this set of text messages with Charlie. Go ahead and try to debunk me. I dare you. Come out and tell me I'm lying.
Yeah.
And every time they're like, nope, she's telling the truth. Nope, she's telling the truth. Ben Shapiro tried to steal his company.
Dude, he's a bad guy.
Dude.
Ben Shapiro,
He's
I liked
evil.
him for
Yeah,
I
a
used to
long time.
love him.
I agree with that.
He used to be my hero.
Not anymore.
Like, no bullshit. And then he turned into just this giant shill for the state of Israel. I'm sorry, but like he used to
always
be
was.
like
He just fooled us.
he used to be this pro-America, like
Yep.
crushed the left with every single argument he had. He was very convincing back then.
He was telling us though. You know what?
He was a good guy back then.
He lost me the moment he told people that we should vote for Hillary instead of Trump.
When did he do that?
He did.
I don't remember
He
that.
did. And then he said the same thing about Biden instead of Trump.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No, I see. I stopped paying attention to him.
Yeah. And he was just saying
A long
because
time
Trump's
ago.
doing so many bad things for this country. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, of course.
It's not that I want to vote for the other person. Vote for somebody in the middle instead. Blah, blah, blah. He was full of shit.
There's nobody in the middle.
No, I know.
There's nobody in the middle.
And it's meant to be that way on purpose.
Oh yeah.
It's always supposed to be
Well,
on purpose. Yes.
right versus left. It's an illusion.
Of course it's an illusion. It's all an illusion because it's the same fucking bird. So all we're doing is just staying angry at each other.
Yep.
And that's the way they want it.
Of course.
Divide and conquer.
Of course.
That's it, man. They want us as divided as
Order.
possible.
They want
Out of
race
chaos.
wars. They want us to all hate each other. They want all kind. I like good people. If you're a good person, I don't give a shit what you look like.
That's what I say. There's no
you
reason.
could be a blue-haired alien from
I
Boston.
dislike people that
was gonna say
are
Portland.
terrible.
Yeah, Portland, that works too.
Yeah.
That fits.
Or San Fran.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's absolutely
Even LA.
designed to just keep us fully separated.
You mean
at
that's
all
Smart City now?
times. Yeah, they are.
Hey, why don't you let's change the topic a little bit. We've been getting
All
very
right, let's
political.
go.
Let's go to some more fun stuff. Like who likes Campbell's? Go to number 9.
Oh, dude. This
Who
is
likes
crazy.
Campbell's. Yum, yum, yum. I want some Campbell's soup.
What the fuck?
Dude, this is wild.
This
is wild.
CEO?
Did you hear his speech?
Yeah,
Did
it's-
you? Oh, dude,
Ugh.
if this is on there, dude, it's great. This fucking
Campbell's
guy.
is in hot water after their VP was caught on a hot mic saying that their soups use bioengineered meat and that only poor people eat them. In the recording, he said this.
We have shit for f***ing poor people. Who buys our shit? I don't buy f***ing these products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the f*** in it, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
If the vice president of the company is talking about his soup this way, I'm never eating it
Let's
again. That's my
go,
opinion.
dude.
Now,
Dude.
It's just like with
Hold
the
on.
vaccines.
Hold on.
But that the funny part is like, have you seen the actual video of the speech of him on stage saying this?
Yeah, no, I know.
It's nuts,
It
dude.
is.
There
Dude.
is an audience
Hold on, though.
in front of him.
so you don't like the bioengineered meat? I
I
definitely
don't like
will not eat it.
bioengineered anything except
All
for
right.
the gushers.
You
dude.
like real
The
meat.
gas
Go to
station
number 10.
gushers.
Go to number 10.
That's my kryptonite.
Dude, this is
All right, ready?
so
good.
gross.
Oh, what is this? Looks like poop.
McDonald's.
That's McDonald's, bro.
It's Mickey
What?
D's, bro.
Oh man.
You like
This man
McDonald's?
is asking
I-
the public a very simple
I
question.
did.
He
I
says
mean,
McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in a single day, yet he has
6.5
never seen
million
any
a
massive
day.
cow farms, cow rearing centers, or large slaughter facilities where huge numbers of cows are kept and killed to produce all that beef.
I would have laughed if it
So
was like 6.7.
I was curious the other day and found this online. McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in one single day. That's 195 million burgers a month. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't see cows lined up around every corner waiting to be turned into patties. I mean, seriously, do the math.
That's
Even
a
if you
lot.
stretched one cow into a bunch of burgers, you're still talking millions of cows just to keep up. Every day. So I started asking myself, where are all these cows coming from? Is there some secret super ranch hidden underground? Are they growing cows in labs, cloning meat behind closed doors? People laugh it off, but think, when was the last time you even saw a cow farm big enough to supply this madness?
Never
Nope.
seen it.
Well, didn't
This
Bill
man is-
Gates buy up all that farmland
Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos own the majority of the farmland now in the United States of America.
and groundwater?
And they both own a major portion of the beef in Brazil.
Oh no.
And guess what? The U.S. just signed a major deal to buy a lot of beef from Brazil.
Nice.
Hmm.
Huh.
I hope it's real beef.
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
'Cause that
because
could be like homeless people.
Oh, I think it's definitely that and then some.
yes.
Yeah.
Lots
That's-
of missing people and
That's
children.
the
Dead babies and
consensus.
stuff like that.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people think that Epstein Island was about sex. Not even a little bit. Epstein Island,
Sacrifice.
torture, ritual sacrifice, drinking the blood of the innocent.
It's all
But
about being
You got to
immortal.
make your money with the what's left over. You got to get your shekels. Let's sell that beef back to the
Gotta get
McDonald's.
your shekels, kid.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Ay
Dark,
vey.
dude.
Dude,
It's all
dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's because those people think of us as cattle.
Well,
We're not people.
We're not people.
What do they call our children?
We're
Kids.
we're little
Kids.
purses.
What do you call a baby goat?
A
I don't know.
A
kid.
kid.
What?
A baby goat is a kid.
And
It is?
Back to
Yes.
the goat stuff.
All right.
Back to the goat symbolism.
Hold on. What do they call kids in Israel?
Cows?
The children of Israel.
Is that what they do?
They do. They say the children of Israel. They don't call them kids. That's for the goyim.
Oh.
Our children are kids.
Oh yeah. Right.
You know
Right.
this stuff.
I do. It's only the Talmudic Jews.
Yeah.
I mean, is that who we're talking about? We didn't really specify.
Well, yeah, I should specify because they're not even really Jews.
Because like
But,
it's just Judaism's got really nothing to do with that stuff.
now what's that? What's that other thing that
The Talmud,
the Talmud
the
Talmud?
Babylonian oral history of the Talmud or something.
Yeah, no.
Just
There's-
a bunch of arguments is all it is.
Kabbalah.
Oh, Kabbalah.
So, what's the key part
Magic?
of the word of Kabbalah?
We got the Kaaba, which
No.
is like the black
No,
cube.
no. The B and the next three
Oh, the
letters.
two ALs.
Ba.
Yeah.
Ball.
Kabbalah.
Oh, ball.
Oh, like ball.
Baal is the god that they worship.
Yeah.
The fallen
Ball
angel.
is Moloch.
Oh, Okay.
Saturn, you know,
Gotcha. Saturn.
Satan.
Yep.
Well, not Satan. Satan's the adversary.
Israel. I mean, not. Sorry. Satan was Islam.
Well, Satan is literally like Ha-Satan means the adversary in Hebrew.
Yeah.
So what you really the real name of the adversary is Halel. That's Hebrew for the shining one. Because he was the shining.
Well, if you look
entity.
in the Bible, there's a verse. You might have this one off the top of your head better than me, but there's a verse in there that says that the false God, the false prophet, will come and try. It'll be a shining light, and will tell you false prophecies and false things that are not what I taught you. That will be Satan.
Right.
Now, if you go back and you look at the history of a certain religion, their prophet.
Second Corinthians.
There you go, 2 Corinthians.
Islam, Muhammad.
Yes, Muhammad went into a cave.
Yep, and he saw the light.
An angel of light came to him.
Yep.
And told him, do all of this stuff, forget the other stuff, do this.
Yep.
This is what you need to do, and this is what you need to practice. And it actually says, if you look further into that, it says, and killing and torturing the people who are not part of your religion is something to rise you up in the religion. And if you listen to some of that stuff, I know you put on your last podcast, some of these people who are running for parts of government in our country right now, talking about, I can't believe New York did that. Never forget, right? 9/11, never forget.
Takia.
No, I do believe I labeled it forgot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
you were saying,
to be yeah. So, I mean, the point is, it's there if you look at it.
Yeah.
You know, these people that are here, I feel bad for a lot of them. They're brainwashed, and they all want to just kill us. You know, I saw something, Alex Jones had posted something probably 15 years ago, and it was like some big Muslim leader in Turkey, and he was telling this huge crowd of people, go forth, go into Europe, rape, have sex with their women, make babies, as many as you can. And in a few generations, we will have outbred them so much, they won't have any choice but to join us.
Look at Canada. Look at Minnesota.
Yeah.
Look at Dearborn.
Michigan.
Yeah. Michigan's, I mean, it's wild what's going on out there.
And, you know, you were talking about the ringing the bells in New York. You were saying that in the last podcast.
Yeah.
It's their call to prayer multiple
times
a day.
Right. Yes, I know that. But the thing was, is they broke 11 and they broke 3 in the morning. And now they get to do it publicly.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude.
I think it's still rude. You have a phone.
That's rude. That's rude as hell, by the way.
That is all.
You have a home.
Go ahead.
Fourth Amendment protected home for that.
That's all about them saying, we won, man.
I know.
That's all it is.
And we've conquered your land.
I called it the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, it is.
That's all. That's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning, bro. Just the beginning.
No one could have an argument and tell these people that they have a phone and they can set a fucking alarm every goddamn time they need to do it.
Why do you think I moved so far away from the cities?
It's so stupid. Because you know they're going to implode.
Because shit's going to hit the fan soon.
Well, that's why I'm hanging out, bud.
Yeah. Listen, I've already told you guys.
Man, this video game on the right note.
Let's go.
Bring all your food, all your guns, and hopefully a camper or two if you have them, and come up to my place. We'll take care of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's coming.
Oh, I think something's coming. Absolutely, 100%.
Soon.
I'm staying put. You come to my house, you fuck around, you're gonna find out.
That's right.
That's all I got.
Strength in numbers, bro. You come to my house. It's more protective.
I'm gonna hold it down.
I have a lot of food.
If we need to, I'll have an escape plan.
If it goes bad, come up there.
Well,
you know,
I'll send the wife and the dogs.
Yeah. You shut up and get up there with us, all right?
I'll send the wife and the dogs.
I'm not losing my house.
You can always take
not
it
after
back.
everything I've been through.
You can always take it back.
I could take it back. It'd be very
If
violent.
we are at the point where we have to do this, we've already lost our houses.
Yeah.
Like there is no finances, there's no money, there's no ownership at that point. It's over.
That's why I moved where I did. I thought they were going to steal the election from Trump again, and it was all going to be Civil War 2.0 or World War 7 or whatever the fuck we're at now. I thought this was going to happen. I still think it might.
Well,
I still think it might too.
If there's going to be a third world war, it's going to be between the political Zionists and the
fourth one will be fought with sticks and stones.
The Arab nations.
Yeah, we'll all
the
just be
Muslims.
sitting back watching the show, dude.
Yeah.
At that point, there's nothing we
Watching
can
the
do.
show. I'm getting my leather jacket and my baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. Going full Negan on this shit.
Well, that's
You
of
gotta have
course if
some
we
fun.
survive the blast and the fallout.
Oh, I will.
Well, they're going to
I
take
have that
down the
kind of
power
luck.
grid first. So
I have that kind of luck.
I don't know if I will. I think it's relatively close.
You just think the lights are going to go out and then that's it.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but that's what you think.
Oh no, it is definitely. And if it is, that's fine by me. I told you that. I can accept that.
Crazy.
I'm accepting of anything that happens.
telling
at
you,
that
man,
point. I just
I've
better
seen-
not have to work again.
I-
If I die and have to keep working, I'm gonna be pissed.
How many times have you watched a person die?
How many times have I watched them die?
Watched a person die in your life?
0.
Okay. Elijah?
a few.
A few. Okay.
Quite a few.
Hundreds, if not 1,000 or more. I've probably watched or been there right as that happened, and it's terrible. I've seen a lot of shit nobody should see. And I can tell you this one thing. Right before you die, people fucking know where they're going, bro. Heaven or hell. They fucking know. That's one of the reasons I believe so vehemently.
Well, see that
because I know for a fucking fact.
You
know.
You are watching somebody pass, and technically the DMT in our body that we produce is being released, and maybe that's what they're seeing. But I did get a thing recently on lasers. So you buy a DeWalt laser, and
you
then
see the spirit leaving the body?
No.
No, you can see the code of the Matrix.
Yeah, you spread it out 6 inches.
I don't believe the whole Matrix bullshit.
Hold on. You spread it out 6 inches, and then you stare at it when you're on DMT, and it allows you to see the code in the wall. And if you put your hand in front of it, it shows you the code of your hand.
Have you done DMT?
I have.
Okay.
If you see other people, like if other people line up and look at it, they see the same thing.
Let me ask you this. When you were on DMT, did you feel yourself like leave your body?
Did I feel myself leave
Did
my
you feel
body?
as if maybe you left your body?
Not as if I left my body, but I've also done salvia, and I felt like it was kind of close to that.
See, a
it's
lot of
different,
times.
though.
Now, did you do that before or after you had the problems with alcohol?
That was after
Long
I
after?
quit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
probably
mean,
a couple of years ago.
There's a lot of very dangerous things about that. Like you got Joe Rogan's tried to make it very mainstream to do and talks about it all the time, doing DMT and stuff. I think that honestly, that stuff, it kind of like that almost leaving your body feeling and stuff. And like Rogan's talked about, I felt like a whole different person when I came back from, this one big trip and this and that.
Because you are.
Yeah, I think that sometimes that can allow something else to enter you.
Some of the time.
All right.
Some of the time. Some of the time,
not all the time, but it opens you up for that possibility.
No, 100%. But like if you come back untouched, like consider yourself very lucky.
If we're talking about alcohol, I'll agree with you. I don't think DMT is the same. I think DMT is different.
Alcohol is a whole different ball game. Alcohol, like we've talked about, spirits. Spirits are demons.
But what if DMT was how we talked telepathically, and that is what has been suppressed? What if the access to the DMT that we produce inside of our body has been blocked, and that's how we communicate?
It's possible.
It is possible.
That's why I look at it a little bit different.
I think all the poison they put in our foods is what blocks us from doing a lot of things.
Well, yeah, God talks to you telepathically.
I will have to say that.
And I will tell you this.
Good thoughts you have in your head.
It's funny.
That's God.
I stopped doing real.
No, that sounds crazy, but
no,
there's a lot more to that.
I stopped using the real deodorant with like that, the heavy metals and shit in it.
Yeah, I think most of
years
us
ago.
do.
Years ago.
Yeah,
But when I
same.
did, I actually think it was 2020 when I stopped doing it. I had been using a fucking antiperspirant since I was like 13 or something, right? The first 3 months off of it, my armpits were bright red and like this big and reeked of heavy metals coming out of there. Reeked of it. Like, I was like, oh, what the like, I had that much stuff just built up in there. You know what I mean? And, I ended up having to do a heavy metal detox and stuff because all the heavy metals in the drinking water in Methuen, where I was living at the time, I was breaking out in rashes and stuff. I was thinking I was having allergic reaction problems and was going to get the allergist. They couldn't find anything I was allergic to bad enough to cause all these issues. So I started Googling what else could cause these kind of problems that's not an allergy. Heavy metal poisoning.
Yep.
And so I did that heavy metal detox. I got all that crap out of my system quite a bit. And then I'm telling you, it sounds silly. I went to play cards, a couple times after starting that stuff. And it was almost like I had an inkling of what people were thinking, more so than I ever had before. My instincts were sharper. You know what I mean? Not saying like I could read minds or anything else, but I feel like I noticed things about body language more. I felt like I noticed certain things a little bit more. And I honestly think that that's kind of what it is. If you take away all the poison that they give us,
yes,
you probably could maybe not, be able to communicate telepathically, but you could probably understand things with people a lot
You're more
easier.
connected.
Yeah. More connected, 100%.
Yeah,
but
it's like, and then like another thing I started trying too, last spring really was grounding. Like I go outside, take my shoes off,
grounding,
and I just
very good.
stand out in the grass and stuff, and like I can feel everything around me and stuff, and it's so relaxing. It takes I'm a very tense person. I get a lot of stress, and it just takes it all away. It's just like.
There's
really
definitely something in grounding. I mean, there are some woo-woo things out there, but those I don't believe are one of them. That's why I don't believe in this fictitious bullshit of gravity, because it's a magnetic pull. It's measurable. Yeah. Go fuck yourselves. I'm done with this.
Dude, I watched
the theory was also like, came up from a Mason.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Well, all the stuff that they try to make you think that is, that was to help them, with their bullshit science on the ball Earth.
But if it wasn't some type of a magnetic pull, and then grounding really wouldn't work.
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't work.
That's fake, because they needed that to say why, well, how come the stars move at this pace and this and that, and we're going around, falling around the sun, and it's going to go at 33,333 miles an hour.
93 million miles an hour.
Whatever, it's all bullshit. So you get that, and then you got, so that's to help prove that. And then also to make you think that there's no God, you got dinosaurs.
That's the biggest thing.
That's what it's all really about.
Turn the creation away from the creator.
Yeah. So you think about it, if it's like dinosaurs, absolute horseshit. Nowhere in the Bible does it mention dinosaurs anywhere for thousands of years. They do mention dragons, however.
They do mention dragons a few times.
Dragons are mentioned like 26 times, I think, in the Bible.
It's crazy.
Dragons. And dragons are in every race across all, four corners of the world. Everybody has a story about dragons and giants.
That's also true.
Giants and dragons.
Giants and dragons. Oh, my.
Wow.
The giants, we know this.
Giants,
the Nephilim,
I'm completely and absolutely
children.
Intrigued by that shit. Yep. That stuff is mind blowing.
Dragons, giants, and wizards. Oh my.
It's crazy, man. There's so much.
Did you guys send me the video on the parting of the sea where the troops were walking through and then it closed, and they're saying that could be tied to a volcanic eruption? Because the guy that said that
you're talking about where Moses passed
the chariot wheels and all this stuff. So somebody sent me a video, and I thank you for whoever sent it to me. I'm not sure. It might have been my friend Hugh. But I watched this thing. It was like 29 minutes long. And they are back in the area where this guy back in 84 was like, hey, these chariot wheels are here. This is basically destruction. You can see all the chariots, the different variations of the wheels. There's bodies scattered everywhere. It doesn't look like somebody had a war here. It looks like they were trapped.
If you look at the biblical story of when Moses parted the sea, the Red Sea, he went across with the Israelites or whatever, fleeing.
Everybody.
And the Romans were chasing after them in chariots.
Not
and
the
Romans,
else. The Egyptians.
Was it the Egyptians?
The Egyptians, yes.
Right,
Rome wasn't a nation yet.
Yeah, you're right.
So
the Egyptians were coming after them, but in chariots and things like that.
Right, and then he closed it.
And then he closed it on the other side, and they all drowned.
After the last Israelite made it through.
After, yes. But that is where they found all those chariots. And things
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that's what I'm talking about. But what they're saying is that road right there, that's, 10 miles long, first of all, is even though it's 900 feet under the ocean, it's technically 900 feet higher than either side of itself. Those go deeper into the ocean. And they were just saying how like a volcano eruption that would have been so massive, it would have been earth changing basically. And when that happened, there was a massive tsunami. And what happens when a tsunami first starts? The water pulls back, and would have made this massive path that everybody made it through if they were in front of it. And then everybody going, oh shit, we're going to follow them. That's where they're going. That's when the tsunami came in and it closed and it killed everybody. I thought it was really cool.
I love how they always have to find a way to push it away from God.
They always have to try to find a scientific way to change the story, to push it away from
Absolutely.
the
You know,
fucking narrative.
I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to tell me why. Why is it that there's a fucking giant ark on Mount Ararat
and
in
then
Turkey?
that giant salt statue.
Dude, that salt
where did they find
statue.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, with all the biomarkers inside of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's weird. Oh,
Human
that
biomarkers,
never
by the
happened.
way.
And that
It's a
not
big
far from
fake
there in
storybook.
Turkey is where
Yeah, right.
Noah's family, started to repopulate the
Yeah,
earth.
bro.
Oh wait, so you're telling me there's stuff in the Bible that's actually been proven real? Oh,
The pillar of salt has been found.
no shit.
It has been found. I'm not saying that that's true. That's not true. I'm
No,
not
but
saying anything's
I
true.
get what you're saying,
But
too,
it's-
because that's how they try to rationalize
Right.
these things to try to make
I did
religious
find
people
it very
sound crazy.
interesting because
Yeah.
theoretically, that would be true.
But
it
like-
could happen. But, I mean, I don't know.
That's why I like researching the occult so much, because there's a scientific, almost black and white, many shades of gray, whatever way, of scientifically explaining supernatural phenomena. Whether like through words like high frequency stuff and this and that. That's how
I
that
just
stuff
like
works.
to always be, I like to look at all of it.
It's all God
talk,
at the end of the
Talk
day.
about everything, and whatever
Oh, yeah.
happens to be the truth is what I want to find. But it's
The
just
hard part with that is they've done so many things to change what the truth is over the
dude,
years.
we are buried
just-
on top of
Oh, yeah.
generations of
Tartaria.
shit.
I was gonna say there could
Yeah,
have been a whole
that's my
bunch.
favorite.
To what you were
I
saying
know.
earlier,
I love it.
with the whole different with the Earth being higher than it should have been. All the if they got that data recently, like as of recently, that's
Yeah,
how
2024 they started
then all the mud flood
investigating it
stuff
again.
would explain
guys-
how that happened.
Do you guys remember when I sent you? Trump had put out some weird video about how next year is the bicentennial, and by then he would have everything worked out, and then on 4th of July they were going to bring back the World's Fair,
Oh yeah,
and that he was going to reveal the truth about everything, and it was the weirdest fucking
Yeah.
video.
I remember.
Right?
that.
It was weird,
It was really
and I
weird.
haven't heard shit
My
about it
wife
since.
put out. She showed me so much weird shit that even I missed in that. You should get her on to fucking break that down for you. Oh my god. She watched it and she kept pausing it and going back, and she's like, "Do you see this? Do you see that?" And I
The
was
World
like, "Holy
Fair
fuck."
stuff.
like
Dude, no,
the World Fair.
he was
shit.
trying to show us stuff in that video.
Yeah.
Trump
Fuck,
was?
Trump was
The
It's
past.
fucking nuts. But here's the thing:
Mm.
they talk about Tartaria, and I still say that Tartaria was basically what was left of the Mongols.
Bro.
I think that
Okay.
was cool. Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan, all them. Because they were Tartars is what they
Yeah,
were called.
right.
They're people.
Right.
They didn't call them Mongols back then. They called them the Tartar people.
Yeah, the Tartar people, right?
And
yes.
so, but they ruled pretty much most of the known world at that time
For a long time.
for a long time.
For a long time.
They lost a lot of soldiers trying to invade Japan. That sea is just fucked.
Can I offer you
Yeah.
an interesting theory with that whole stuff?
Yeah.
What if, right? And I don't know if this is true or not, but what if Tartaria was the millennial reign of Christ? And that already happened, and we're in the little season. How crazy would that be? There's a couple tinfoil
Explain
hat
that a little for
episodes
him.
on that.
Explain that a little for him because he
So,
probably doesn't know.
In Revelation, it talks about how, like if we're in the timeline that we're in, right?
Yes.
And the end times are coming.
Yes.
Jesus is supposed to come back.
Yep.
And have this millennial reign. It's supposed to be like 1,000 years or whatever
Of peace.
Of peace, where like animals living peacefully together. There's like no more killing. It's literally what
Heaven on earth.
It's what Mamdani's been promising to the New Yorkers, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less, but with
Yeah,
less
yeah.
tequila. Anyways, so where was I going with that? Lost my train of thought.
If it's actually
Oh yeah,
after.
so like basically, if the end times are happening, or they have yet to happen, that means Christ still has to come. He still has to have the 1,000 years of peace, and then the devil has to get let out from whatever prison that he was put in when Christ came back to rule, and be let out to wreak havoc for 1,000 years or something like that. I don't know the exact date or numbers, but it would be interesting if that, because they say back then, our society was at the peak of whatever, and that we had technology for things, and everyone's just well, why can't we go back to that? And it's well, what if we can't go back to that because that was the millennial reign of Christ?
And now we're in the bad times.
And now we're in the bad times where the devil, because it would seem like something was let out and wreaking havoc all over the place with the whole population decline.
Right? What? It is mind blowing.
And then you got everybody trying to chop all the dicks off the kids and the they them and the Baphomet stuff.
Chris,
all the crazy transhumanism
every time
has been going down.
What's really if he's right? What would hell be like?
What? Hold on.
Every time you think you're happy and things are good, what happens? You get kicked in the dick again.
1776. What if that's when the little season started and the whole Revolutionary War was a lie and it was really some big spiritual battle and George Washington really was some superhero charged person, just like in that TV show that they canceled on Hulu. What's it called? The Ichabod Crane, Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
But yeah, what if 1776 or 1775, whatever, somewhere around then was the start of the 1,000 years of chaos?
It could be.
Wouldn't that be crazy? I don't know if that's true.
Hold on.
It's for entertainment purposes only.
You just made me think
Christ
something
is
so crazy.
That's 2,776 then before it's over.
Yeah.
But numbers wise, it kind of lines up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We're what? We're what? We would be 250 years into that, so 700. Yeah,
maybe
right.
750 more.
750 more years to go of fucking crazy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Did you guys ever hear? Jesus, you just made me think of this. I mean, that's fucking mind blowing. I hope you're wrong. But
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong, dude. Holy
I don't know.
I'd be totally cool with the land. I'd rather have the 1,000 years of fucking peace. Let's go with that.
I mean, I'm hoping.
I think we missed it.
I don't know.
I hope not.
Now I feel like we missed it.
All right.
Who knows?
I like that,
listen,
though.
go check out that tinfoil hat episode where they talk about the little season. I'm going to find it.
All right, hold on. So he's talking about this. What if that already happened? What if Jesus, was already here?
He already came back.
All right. You mentioned George Washington.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the story about the Indian chief talking about George Washington?
That's what
you're talking about.
Please get into
There was an Indian chief.
Because otherwise people are going to think I'm nuts.
He finally, he was an Indian chief, I believe the Mohawk tribe, and he or his men had shot George Washington.
You can't kill this dude.
28 times.
I remember hearing this.
Right? He finally met George Washington, and he said to him, how do you do it? My men are marksmen, and they have shot you so many times. He goes, I know of myself, I shot you at least 3 or 4 times, and you never even flinched. How? And George just laughed it off. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, that's nuts.
It's fucking crazy.
I do remember hearing that, but I think at the time it was just, I was like, I'm not sure how close to the truth that could actually be. They didn't have any bulletproof shit back then.
No, but
so that one was, I was like, yeah, I think I scooted over that one.
So tinfoil hat, episode 878, Jesus' reign and Satan's little season with Paul Stobbs.
No shit, dude. Wild, bro.
Dude, I heard that episode. I was like, wow, that's
such a good, kind of a good alternative.
And then you start kind of putting it all together, and you're like, wait a minute.
I mean, it's been nothing but chaos.
What if this is, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. You know what I mean?
Of course. Wow.
That would be something, right? Like in the little season.
I don't know.
But that lines up with all the occultists too. Because Manly P. Hall is this famous occultist, 33-degree Freemason and stuff. He wrote this book called The Secret Destiny of America, and it talks about America is supposed to be the land of the new age, the new Atlantis. This is Atlantis. This is the new Babylon. We live in it.
Yeah,
this country.
No, you're right.
I have actually heard.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yes.
Hey,
so
a lot of people think. Well, not a lot of people, but there's definitely people on the internet who think this is actually the United States is actually. Well, I mean, some people say the land of the giants, but this might have been the original Egypt.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Because you've got all the pyramids all over the place. But you have pyramids in the Grand Canyon,
yeah,
and stuff. And if you look, like they talk about trying to find the Garden of Eden and stuff over in the Middle East. There's certain plants and things that that were in the Bible that they talked about, and there's only like 2 places on Earth where these exact plants are all there.
One of them is Florida.
One of them's in Florida.
Interesting.
Right? They have all of the stuff. There's the 3 rivers run into it, all this stuff. Like, it's literally exactly like the Bible describes the Garden of Eden, and it's in this one small part of Florida. Like, on the top of it goes like this little thin pot. In that little thin pot, supposedly, could be the Garden of Eden.
Really?
I
That's
also
why
heard
Florida's
that
so fucking wacky.
On a tinfoil hat episode, they talk about Florida being the real Garden of Eden.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
And
that's
who was the guy that was looking for the Fountain of Youth? Was that Ponce de Leon?
I know.
Fountain of Youth, wasn't that found somewhere?
He was looking for it in Florida.
He was looking for it in Florida. Yeah.
There was a real Nicholas Flamel, and he was looking for the Philosopher's Stone. Huh?
I saw your thumb on the table like that. Chris is drinking. Sorry, force of habit, old skills, yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I gotta. Does anybody have to use the bathroom?
I'm all right, man. I'm like
good.
Trump. I can go 4 hours and keep doing this.
Can you? I cannot. I have a very weak bladder.
I gotta get going.
You gotta get going soon?
Yeah, it's all good.
Give me 2 minutes to do that, and we'll close this thing up.
Sounds good, man.
For sure.
But I it's funny, man. You say that about how crazy the world has been. I definitely think CERN did something back in 2012 and
100%
merged us with some other crazy dimension or something.
Like, I think you make there's like if you were to take the Akashic records, right? Which if you're still listening, hopefully, it's like some weird infinite space where you can like view all the timelines. It's almost like God has like a movie theater part of heaven where he just goes to sit down and be like, all right, let's pop this one in and see this.
So it's kind of like what Loki's doing in the Marvel universe right now.
Kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like
the
that.
tree of life.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think like, dang, I lost my train of thought again. I haven't getting much sleep lately, but
yeah, I don't sleep much anymore either. Having a almost 3-year-old who's constantly teething or having growing pains.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He's also the size of a 6-year-old.
Are you guys gonna let him play football?
Oh God, yeah.
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 You're not worried about like the CTE or any of that stuff?
I used to be, but I don't remember.
That's all right. He'll if he plays football, he'll have more friends. So that's.
No, he'll probably be dominating. So yeah,
that's good. You want them to have friends?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm hoping pretty soon we'll get him in the dojo, and
he's old enough.
Once he's potty trained, Ivar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you knock that out of the
he's
park,
gonna be a crusher.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
He'll be a crusher.
How old is he?
He'll be 3 December 16th.
3?
Yeah. His knee on belly is unbelievable. I lay down on the floor because I'm old.
They do
and my
all
back
those
hurts.
moves naturally, dude.
He does.
They all do. We all did.
Dude, we were working arm bars the other day.
Yeah.
I was showing him how he can get, and I'm like, no, get your hips underneath and grab that wrist and your forearm. And he goes, ooh, and he's like, and I'm like, that actually kind of hurt a little.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you got to be careful showing the kids because they have no chill.
They don't know.
Oh, I know.
They'll break your arm.
My poor wife.
Yeah. They don't understand.
Oh, dude.
Kind of makes you understand the kids' rules in the tournaments a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, they stop. You don't even have to finish the armbar. Like,
yeah, I'm not going to show him any wrist locks yet.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't show him any leg locks either.
Nope.
Dude, but if I lay on the ground because like my back's hurting or something, he just comes out of nowhere and just jumps on me with the knee on belly, and I'm like, bleh. I'm like, dude, yeah, Mason's gonna love you. You know.
That's awesome. That's
good times, man. Good times. Some crazy shit out there. The one other thing, I know you were talking about how back in the day, like the last podcast, like somebody was saying something about Lincoln killing all the natives and stuff.
Yeah.
One of the things they did back then was they'd round up the natives and they'd take their kids out of the reservations and they'd send them to some school somewhere and make them learn English and learn what they wanted them to learn, teach them all this crap, and then send them back to the reservation or to a different reservation or whatever. You know what I mean? So they were like changing their minds about things, like teaching them all the stuff they wanted them to learn.
Of course.
Pulling them out of their homes, not letting them speak their own languages. They still do this shit up in Canada. They're First Nations people. They pull them out of school, send them to Quebec, make them learn how to read in English and French, and learn all their crap. And then they usually don't even let them go back to the friggin' reservations.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is crazy, dude.
That is wild.
It is.
What?
You know, there's so much crazy shit out there.
There's so much. It's never ending. It's a fantastic time to be alive.
It sure is.
It's wild,
it is,
dude.
Because he's wrong. That's why it's definitely fantastic. What he said earlier. I hope.
I mean, that right there, I mean.
I hope that doesn't get you canceled.
To answer a question for you, too.
Yeah.
From your podcast from Thanksgiving, you were talking about the Irish slaves.
Oh, yeah.
So the Irish and the Scottish that were sent over here as slaves, let's say that they were sold for like 10 cents a person, whereas an African-American slave was sold for like $5. So they were treated much better because they paid way more money for them. The Irish and the Scottish ones were treated like dog shit to throw away. Kill them, who cares? But that's what happened. The Irish and Scottish slaves over here, they fucking rose up. And they said, fuck you, you're not going to do this to us anymore. Fucking pay us. And they got paid shit, but at least they started getting paid. And they started freaking, because they fought back. They were like, fuck you.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And why did they all get sent here? Because the Britons didn't want them taken over up there.
But the thing that I'm always going back to is that there's only one slavery. There's only one Holocaust. There's only one this. There's only one that.
Listen.
Hey, no, it has happened hundreds of fucking times all over the planet for thousands of years.
There are more slaves.
Right
there are more
it is
slaves
happening right now. You're 100% genocide.
More slaves on this
Palestine
planet right now than ever before
Gaza.
in history. There are more slaves on this planet now than ever before.
There is a city in Mulan that has over 120,000 captives in it being beaten up, tortured to scam Americans out of their fucking money. It's called Scam City. It's fucking real. It's 120,000 people being held against their will.
Yeah, I had one of my...
Yes, there's more slavery today than ever. Yes.
I had one of my black friends telling me recently, he's actually from Haiti, telling me that people deserve reparations and this and that for us being slaves and this. And I go, first of all, you're from Haiti. Go complain to the Haitian government.
Right.
Second of all, I have Irish, Scottish, and Native American ancestors. Should I go and complain and cry?
Too.
And he goes, what does that have to do with slavery?
Yeah, exactly.
And I laughed. And I said, first of all,
you don't get it.
I have Native Americans on both my father's side and my father's mother's side. Okay? And so we were here first. Pound sand. Okay? Pound sand. You want reparations? We deserve it more than anybody.
I don't disagree.
And if not, if you want to go to the Irish and Scottish, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Give us some free booze or something on St. Patty's.
But this is the bullshit that they've been feeding us since we were kids,
divided, bro.
And they just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. And we're just finally realizing that, oh my God, I was just lied to because I just watched the Holocaust live on fucking TikTok this year.
But I said, my buddy, his name is Raul. I go, have I ever treated you like anything different? He goes, what do you mean? I go, have I ever treated you like I thought you were a different color or a different or a shitty person? No. I go, no shit. You're a good dude. I'm a good dude. We're friends. Been friends for a long time. Been friends with a kid for like 11 years now, 12 years now. Fucking awesome dude. Who cares? They just want us fighting.
They do.
Because then you don't see them stealing everything from us and ruining us and taking from us. We're all slaves, dude.
We are all slaves.
All of us are slaves.
Every single fucking one of us.
You buy your house for $500,000. How much do you actually pay on it over 30 years?
Well, if it's $500,000, if you go by the 50-year mortgage, you're going to pay $1 million fucking dollars for that house.
No.
No, 500,000 is $1 million.
Yeah, no, 500,000 right now.
No,
a 30-year mortgage.
No, 50. 50-year mortgage. Did you see that one?
For a 30-year mortgage, you're still probably going to pay like $2 million over the length of it. For a 50 fucking year mortgage, even if they lower the rate,
they did the math. $500,000 house today under a 50-year mortgage will cost you $1 million.
Then fucking sign me up, bro. It's a lot less than what I'd be paying right now.
It's fucking insane, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, but that's
crazy. And we should not be talking about 50-year mortgages. We should not be talking about 50-year mortgages.
No.
It's fucking retarded.
Did you hear that, Ben Shapiro? No 50-year mortgages.
No.
My favorite.
Go
Ben Shapiro.
fuck yourself.
Here's something to end on. Ben Shapiro. let me focus on the camera.
Find the right angle first.
Who I thought.
Wait.
Ben Shapiro.
We used to love you, Ben.
I used to like you a lot. Thought you were a smart guy. Thought you were give a shit about America. You don't. Go back to Israel, bro. You don't give a shit about America. And you say, oh, everybody thinks they should retire at 65. Fucking pound sand. You should be working until you're 80 or 90. You should never stop working. You should work forever. Dude, you haven't worked a real job your whole life. You're a puny, little, pathetic, freaking excuse for a man. You're a loser. Get out of here, dude. You don't think you should retire? Yeah, because all you do is sit there and take other people's money to just shill bullshit for Israel. Pound sand.
Hey, Ben.
Done.
Hey, Ben. Hey, facts don't care about your feelings. From one Jew to another. Just saying.
Amen to that, brother.
Oh, my God. Gentlemen, I have to say.
Christ is king.
Christ is king.
Absolutely.
I do have to say thank you again, guys, for coming
brother.
on to the podcast.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
I greatly appreciate it.
Good to see you.
And I guess we're gonna end this thing on that note. My mind has been fucking blown, and my bladder is now empty. So that's just fantastic. All right, everybody. That's the end of this, and thank you again for subscribing. Everything that you guys have been doing out there, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I want to wish everybody hopefully decent, happy new year. We'll see what 2026 is going to bring. But I do hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Thursday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And as always, I will talk to you later.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year.